Fellow Ghanaians, President Kufuor has refused to sign the anti-gay bill passed by Parliament to protect the family values and innocence of our children. Vice President Bawumia watches on while paying lip service to protecting Ghanaian cultural values and her future. Clearly, the future of our children is at risk under the MPP. The December 7 election is a choice between the NDC that truly believes in the promotion of proper human sexual rights and family values for the protection of the innocence and future of our children, and the MPP that supports the promotion of LGBTQ++, hence the refusal of their leader to sign the anti-gay bill into law. Say no to homosexuality and gayism by voting wisely. The MPP will allow gayism and the NDC will prevent it. Your vote is your power and chance to protect your children's future. Say no to Trumu Trumu. Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC. Minianum Ghana for President Kufuor and the MPP ayo madwen say omon sign embra ye mrahye bedwafo atintim editia trumu eye oba ne oba aware ana bema ne bema aware ana bema opeso ye no so oba ana oba opeso odane bema ana onipa ene abo aware de ya ne sa ye nwanwane say omampani abedi echi a wo se se we ye muslimini no wakana no atum aya ahwehan a we nyina ekoso Omine photo samfo enso ababonti abeka se Ghana ban no ensign sa mre esan se omine behwe broni sika bi December abatu yimu no wo akwanya se obetu ama NDC a wotia trumu ene sa de tantan yi a ebetima se ye madache na de onyankopon abufu hyew ebebo man so anase obetu ama MPP amanyoko yi a sikenti wo so trumu so na won panipa Kufuor esinkete se won sign embra ye mrahye bedwafo ayede atia trumu etiafi yansesem na yetu abama NDC amanyoko na won be sign embra ya ye mrahye bedwafo ayetia trumu ye madachi nti eti tu abama nsakraye tu abama John Mahama ene NDC.
Wadiyan Ghana, shugaba Kufuor ya ki ya rattaba hannu akan kudurin doka da majalisar dokoki ta gabatar don kiyaye mutuncin iyalai da martaban 'ya'yanmu da basu san komai ba. Mataimakin shugaban kasa Bawumia ya sa ido yana kallo ya ki cewa komai don kiyaye martaba da al'adun ɗiyan Ghana da kuma gobe. A fili yake cewa goben 'ya'yanmu na cikin hadari karkashin NPP. Zaben 7 ga watan Disamba zabi ne tsakanin NDC da ta yi imani da haƙoƙin tarawa na bin adam akan hanya da ya dace da mutunta darajar iyali don kiyaye yaranmu da ba su san komai ba da kuma gobensu da NPP wacce ke goyon bayan LGBTQ+ abinda ya sa shugabansu ya kisa hannu akan kudurin dokar da ke yaƙi da 'yan maɗigo ta zama doka. Ku ce a'a ga maɗigo da luɗa'i ta yin zaɓen hikima. NPP za ta amince da maɗigo da luɗa'i kuma NDC za ta yaƙe shi. Zaɓenka ne ƙarfinka. Wannan dama ce ta kiyaye goben 'ya'yanmu. Ku ce a'a ga shiga ta baya-baya. A zaɓi John Mahama, a zaɓi NDC. Wadiyan Ghana, shugaba Kufuor ya ki ya rattaba hannu akan kudurin doka da majalisar dokoki ta gabatar don kiyaye mutuncin iyalai da martaban 'ya'yanmu da basu san komai ba. Mataimakin shugaban kasa Bawumia ya sa ido yana kallo ya ki cewa komai don kiyaye martaba da al'adun ɗiyan Ghana da kuma gobe. A fili yake cewa goben 'ya'yanmu na cikin hadari karkashin NPP. Zaben 7 ga watan Disamba zabi ne tsakanin NDC da ta yi imani da haƙoƙin tarawa na bin adam akan hanya da ya dace da mutunta darajar iyali don kiyaye yaranmu da ba su san komai ba da kuma gobensu da NPP wacce ke goyon bayan LGBTQ+ abinda ya sa shugabansu ya kisa hannu akan kudurin dokar da ke yaƙi da 'yan maɗigo ta zama doka. Ku ce a'a ga maɗigo da luɗa'i ta yin zaɓen hikima. NPP za ta amince da maɗigo da luɗa'i kuma NDC za ta yaƙe shi. Zaɓenka ne ƙarfinka. Wannan dama ce ta kiyaye goben 'ya'yanmu. Ku ce a'a ga shiga ta baya-baya. A zaɓi John Mahama, a zaɓi NDC.
right, good evening and welcome to the show. My name is Kevin Taylor. It's exactly 4:23 p.m. It's definitely 9:23 in Ghana. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are live on TV. You can search us live on Loud Silence TV on Multi TV this evening. You can watch us live. It's exactly 11 days to election 2024. 7th December is when we are all voting in Ghana. Exactly 11 days. After today, it will be 10 days. I think you guys have about 3.5 hours to hit the 10 days. I have a couple of hours to go. So if you're watching me tonight, we're still counting down to election 2024. And you all know what's at stake. At this point, we'll not be doing so much of talking. We'll be doing so much of calculation, so much of the reason why you have to go vote, so much of why you need to vote for the NDC and John Mahama and the NDC parliamentary candidates. The reason why you as a Ghanaian, you need to consider so many things before you go to the ballot. So from now till election day is going to be about shaping in your mind and letting you understand the reason why you have to vote and why you have to vote for John Mahama and the NDC. It's got to do with your development. And when we say your development, so many things come together for your development to be achieved. It's got to do with your health. It's got to do with your roads. It's got to do with your economy. It's got to do with your security. It's got to do with your lifestyle as a person. Employment. It's got to do with business. It's got to do everything. So it's not about only a single thing. We're talking about so many things coming together to form you before you make that decision. So tonight's show is going to be about you. It's going to be about some things that we have forgotten. We will keep reminding Ghanaians and we will keep telling Ghanaians that the NPP, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the NPP are liars. You should not trust. Tonight or today, the NPP are making all your problems about free SHS. They are saying all your problems in this world can be solved with free SHS. So whether you don't have money, your job has been closed down, economy is hitting you hard, you cannot get good hospitals, you cannot get good healthcare, whether you are insecure in Ghana, people killing you, whether nothing is going on for you, doomsday is on the rise, they say everything now is about free SHS. We'll get to that portion, we'll get to that point. When we get there, we will discuss that too. Enyumre wo hwame amedi de Kevin Ekobedu tell me and amedi Jumade we hu chia me omo omobo mechi dom from the Ghost team omo na hwehwe nsem no omo no ma hwehwe nsem no omo de aso am se membra na membejidwom e magana fo ehu nokre na enyumre mete ha na ye wunti e na mete ha Jumade we etwegu e wiase afa na nyina on the internet no your YouTube, so search for Loud Silence TV or TV so and so or Multi TV. So in Africa, 22 African countries including Ghana, your whole nyina and Jumade we etwegu or Facebook so and SAO radio, so Loud Silence Radio. So ukuta Android device Google Play Store na download Loud Silence Radio. Logo no yellow on sabeka ubitumi tie show we live. So you driver near na say bia wo drive akọ echira ubitumi eti one we Apple phone papa no so most ubitumi akọ the App Store na ma download the Loud Silence Radio munsa ebeka Jumade we na bibia akọso amamo ende Jumade be de na nye Jumade bia chinchini bia sebio aka enna edu baako na yakoto aba na sebio abanyansafo yebunibe yenkana sem ende Nwumre Jumade be de no efa Ghana ho nsem a sebio ema sebio aba yakoto no sebio ewo se odwene ho asa na wato aba yenjina dia baako pe so ento aba oba ewiasa fa na nyina. We don't basically base on one thing to vote. Nyama bebre ene kekesi ni ansa ne akase aban ebetumi de ne djuma indi se wugina adia baako pe so to aba na sebio wankasa wonipadua na wonipa mu no wonhyeda endwene nkwa echiri. Nyama bebre ho a ewo se ekoyie ewa brabom ansa na ama sebio oman anase aban na otese no ne dwumadie no aboawo. Ende MPP aban we ka kire Ghana for say your problem nyina de yefem nyina ahokyira yekom nyina no ni nyina ye free SHS na be solve your problem nyina. And obusa aban we say ye ni adwuma yo also free SHS. Obusa aban we say insuomba also free SHS. Oka say galamsey say insuo say yemfu say yensase chema wontumi eye MPP for eye galamsey kun ye also free SHS wo ho. And obusa MPP for say yeti kromi eye apomuden amunsi bi muntumi si one regional hospital e wo krom ha mo hye 111 ebesin there muntumi si even one regional hospital to replace the 111 ni nyina mo say free SHS. Wejuma saying and there okokwan so wontumi fa nyoma wo swame udwetire ahye wo ye Ghana ni ende eye okoji eye loan or banker insi hono eye be or eye 40%. Oti Ghana bibia nkoso. Aban say men ka bibia men ha wo ho koto abama no because of free SHS. Eno ho nkomo ene nchichirichirimu ene nwumre ye bedwudwum ama Ghana fo hu adekodie nti a o koto aba e wo sa odwene ganyoma bebre hu asa na wato aba. Yemfa de ba ko ento aba. So wogina de ba ko so to aba onsa ebesi fom. Ebema politician ehu se sebi wadwene wo fom obemu se bia sebi wagimi. Sebio okacho free SHS nko na oba yare a sebio classroom ya de obabeko hospital ya de obabeko nti saa nyoma we nti ne ye wo ha aka be 11 days yakoto aba no ye be kire Ghana fo ye be sa aka Ghana fo de esia mu refi e wa ban we sebio ye omobreso nyoma amon pese mo bedi nkomo nyoma amon pese mo beti nyoma amon pese mo di sie mu na sebe ya mokoto aba mo na Kufuor Gabi Ochidako ye Kenofuriata bedi etuo ene omobusuafo a ende omo hyada tete ekirema Bawumia eye concert no omobesa abedi Ghana so. Osa Ghana ni bia tiase wa wo hwe me wo bebunu. You are a young man, you are a young woman watching me tonight. The 2024 elections, Nana Addo Dankwa Kufuor and his family, they want a third term. That's all. Gabi Ochidako still wants to control our oil. He still wants to control PDS. He wants to control Ejapa, Bedi Etu, Ken Ufuriata. They still want to control. Nana Addo Dankwa Kufuor, he feels to say he can be a president behind the scenes. Kufuor ni the busianfo ni nyina ehye and asebio omo kaba omia say ye jiminti yentuma ba omia. Intendo busa ba omia say de na be ya Ghana also it is possible. On shada ni asama or kachro if you say onimsemo Ghana for no yemu bi ye jimi. Nana Addo Dankwa Kufuor a very trickish man. Oetia into one hwe ni abahun se obi o ebosom. O enipa bi a wa so jimi ne ni da ho e na oye de oye no. Ebi a wagene se na no suso nsuo onya nipa a wagimi. Bone a wodi nyina onim. Osro se aban besesa na nipa bi abebusa ne nsem. Ne busuafo ne mma ne yire no mabokro no ne busuafo Gabi mo omo nyina be ko jail no osro eni nti na oheba omiechi. A say free SHS ntimontuma ba omia sebio enye free SHS NDC school. Enye free SHS NDC hospital. Free SHS emfasika enkugu eye obi oye dwuma oso amebotom. Free SHS sebio emme eduane bo enkofom. Free SHS enje eye den oba wo. Free SHS emma dollar no emba 2. Free SHS no enti insuo na galamsey MPP for asenini. Inti osi ati ase nyoma bebre wo ho a e wosi egina so ne to aba. Se egina ade ba ko peso eto aba politician na ogire ni hu se yegimi. Enti na MPP for sebio omudodo no ehu Ghana for say yemudodo titru akamfo no yemudodo no yegimi. Now the question is, in 2012, 2013, 14, 15, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and NDC for any Kufuor Jina Munim. Na ebo a mo hye mo na enye baako. Omo ka kire mo se omo hye mo ebo bebre na saa ebo no mo hye mo no momfa mo nindi akire na momfa tumi mo. In 2016, me antese Kufuor and Bawumia ejina stage ka say free SHS in quantity ne ento aba mo. I don't think that was the reason. Time na Kufuor and Bawumia sebio campaign across the nation no, they were asking Ghanaians dear na mope omoka kire se ombema ye nsupa omoka se ombema ye sikasem ejina omoka se ombe bie ndwuma ama mbabunu omoka se ombesi hospitals omoka se ombesi schools omoka se ombesi universities omoka se ombe ye nsuo omoka se ombema Ghana ekuafo adi omho ombema den ekunafo eye mbabunu sebio omonya bebie ejina omoka se Ghana ketahye proye omobeko ende Bawumia ne Kufuor de gina wonima sansem we nyina omoka kire se omobe ya ma wo no entitu aba ma wo no ende omo se ade ba ko pe na hwe ho to aba ma wo ni nyina ne free SHS e kire se ohun se wagimi e kire se ohun mi se megimi e kire se ohun se ye nipa dodo na ye wo Ghana na ye to aba dodo ma MPP no ye nkwasiafo if you say nyoma ogina so ka se ye nto aba ma no no ende we mu ba ko pe na o ka se sende wajuma sei sende untumi nji loan sende dollar no untumi nto enkrisa enkoto nyoma wa bruchire mba ende se husika the bank na ahye ende galamsey se wunsu ende Ghana ekura tim as ayarasabia ontumi si ba kumpo mawa na ende osaka je se hwe free SHS nkwana to abama na ohun se wagimi we ene sa enkomo na yebedi we ene ensema yebedwam we ene how the conversation should be, and this is how we are going to have the conversation. The distraction will be there. The lies will be there. They are adults, but they are deliberate foolish. They are deliberately acting foolish. Omoni daho and omodada mo. Omoni daho and omodada mududuan because omoni msemwe Jimmy. Benyumbre yejuma de ni say yebeti ampenifo ne aka no kore akyere emebunu ne amagana fo mu say John Mahama ne NDC omo na nyansa ese omo a o se de oman we ehye omo nsa. Ghana fo mema obia adwo medin e de Kevin Taylor me na medi dwumade we ho chiame omo obo mechi dom no ye from the Ghost team. We are left with just 11 days to election 2024. Forget about the noise. Forget about the $1. Forget about Sika Omoche. Forget about Emoa MPP Forche. Forget about Atra Omudi. TCSA and the Eka Edaho almost 1 trillion and over. Bawumiani Kufuor Eka Omabatu no Menewo Enebitia. Insuna se no Menewo Enebenom. Bawumiaba Numbi Ekufuor man Numbi. Nana danko Kufuor ni ebusianfo. Adia ba ko so ye Ghana na wo hwem ya obebusa ho se na ade na wo hu se Gabi gina stage a oye campaign ama Bawumia wo hu bi da dabi wo hu se bedi etuo egina stage eye campaign ama Bawumia wo hu bi da dabi wo hu se oforiata edi Bawumia campaign chi akogina stage asasisifia akase montoma Bawumia because of this wo hu bi da dabi. The reason is that omu hu musem wagimi omu nim se mu hu omu abubefu omu nim se mota hu omu nima mubengu se omu na omu petumi no nti omu nyina atete na na danko Kufuor nipa 54 a omu ye busuanfo omu aban we mu Samira Bawumia papa krampo enya edian appointment sankofo ni nyina atete e na omu nyina se Bawumia onko akọ Kufuor de enim so a president obetuma gina bibia ejimi no ho on the dead vegetable. Nobody cares about Kufuor. He's just a child, an old child who is fooling himself. Inti yen shouldn't spend the time we Kufuor ho. But we are talking about the core people who started this government. Have you seen any of them stand on any platform saying, say, we need a pese Bawumia yamamu? No. A deliberate, a psychological. Omunyina atete. Bedi etu atete. Oso yare oboa. Oforia atete. Gabi ochireda akon atete. Eye Samira Bawumia ne papa oya ambassador also njina stage bia enye edie campaign ema eye Bawumia eye Kufuor ebusuanfo a omugu Jubilee House omo a sebio aban we ba ya na omudi enim esensan contract omugidi no wanhu se ba ko gina stage a oka se toma Bawumia because yadi nkan ka kire Bawumia se sa nipa we omudi bone omo ne Bawumia na edi bone no se Ghana fo hu omo mubefu inti mo omo ntete. The 2 million about we are no meaning say you. That is what we are seeing. They are all behind the scenes and they are fooling you people because they think say Jimmy, and that is what they are doing to you. Enti Bawumia to me kwa santimemu, ubonsa Gabi ndinechi, ubonsa bedi etu ndinechi, ubonsa oforiata ndinechi, ubonsa omo amudi omo chichira aban start no omo ndinechi. If you so mu asantifoni bi so omo Jimmy, ye hu a yenkai. Into almost a tam to me no edema Bawumia, not technically no, indirectly no, oma tam to me no ediama edian Gabi ochredako. Into nimtia mebua santifon say, Sebio asantifori be Jimmy no masa tam to me amachem for. Let's get this straight. Canada Japan ni Bawumia na start here. Wo Canada Japan campaign so, we hu say de Kufuor mo ye nie. Canada Japan, we hu say Bawumia entimi win elections no. Canada Japan hu say Gabi mo ebu omo kwasea. And into na ende Sanko fuya mobile mbe B24 ejakon. When we say ejakon B24 no mo lanchi wie no. When we so say gina stage eye campaign. Sanko fu ni nyina atwe omo ho. Enom se Bawumia emfa nanim nko. Adekodi enti omo yesa ne se omo nim se mu hu omo amubefu. Ade enti na Gabi embe gina stage ene Bawumia anya campaign busa ho. Because onim se wejimi. Onim se bone omo di ni nyina urefi. But answer na ebedi jumadi we need to understand something. Or say tia say eye trumu a nana danko Kufuor ose yomfa ne nsa enhya ase no Mahmudu Bawumia so epene so se memma Kufuor emfa ne nsa enhya ase wo ye nkremoni na wo hwe me Ghana na Bawumia etietie waso se ono se nkremoni na to abama na mepese obusa Mahmudu Bawumia se adenti na onka nkire Kufuor ma eye emra etia trumu no onfa ne nsa nhya ase na ente Bawumia nim na emma eye nkremofo gidie bi se saa Bawumia we de onya muna afiki sebio onnum preko nkwan nka so onwi preko adenti na Bawumia ntimi nka nkire Kufuor se onfa ne nsa nhya krata na se ne be ya nkremofo mo Ghana be hu se we de kremoni mapa we gina eye aban so ema president ede nsa ahye krata ase Mahmudu Bawumia enye efise omo dodo na omo ma ne sikade campaign omo Europe omo nyina trumu na omo ye Mahmudu Bawumia adwen se nkremofo a omo Ghana omo Jimmy eni ntina eba trumu nsem na watwe ne ho afiri ho ompese obeka ho asem eni ntina mashare de akɔhye court nkremofo a mo Ghana sebio nkremofo dodo a mo ye nkremofo mapa imamfo impenifo mo a mo nyina mo Ghana mo se mo ye nkremofo a mo som Allah mo de mo mabofom mo ye sebio chiriwia mumbusa mo ho se edien na Bawumia aye ama inkrimusom no enye inkrimuni inkrimusom no. What has Bawumia done for the Islamic religion? What does he represent? Adana Bawumia to me president so say me pese inkrimufo no Jimmy D. Me pese inkrimufo mo Ghana ni wiase nyina Jimmy D. Say me krimuni krojen na we Kufuor so ubu inkrimufo mo Ghana because waji omo vote da wa omakasa da adena onkyere omo se sebio me inkrimuni papa na wonfa won san hyekrata na se na na da nkwe Kufuor ombu inkrimufo Kufuor ohun inkrimufo so ode omo gitumi eni ntina Bawumia so aye din because o gitumi no e de am Kufuor sa advert we ehia oka hausa na wonim de ekwa kyerkyeremu kyerɛ wunia sɛ turumuturumu no Mahmoud Bawumia ene Kufuor de sɛ ɔmomfom nsan hyase efi sɛ nipa bi a ɔmobo ɔmo edi sika ɛhyɛ ɔmo aban mu no nipa bi ɔmo Jubilee House no ɛyɛ turumuturumu no ɔmo yɛ ɛne nti na ndɛ yɛbɔ dewuro sɛ oto abama Bawumia oto abama MPP a turumuturumu no ɔbɛgye atum ama ɛyɛ ɛndɛ nkrimufo nkɔra mbabaawa mbrewa ne mpanifo nyina sebio supi ɛne sebio ɔde mebɛma akɔhyɛ obi to ebedoson ewo masalachi ebedoson ewo zongos ebedoson ewo inkrimufo communities and ntina we inkrimuni a Bawumia dangerous MPP omi dangerous so wuji otsum di na uji eye Allah di na the principles of Islamic religion no so wuji di so inkrimuni a sebio we kroje na udi ohwe nyame de udi nyame mra so ewo nukrima o se aba awokotui wo de wo som ene de wo som tia etu wenim eja bibia also wotutia turumuturumu because Bawumia ne Kufuor eno na mpesa omde ba
wadiyan Ghana shugaba Kufuor ya ki rattaba hannu akan kudurin doka da majalisar dokoki ta gabatar dan kiyaye mutuncin iyalai da martaban ƴaƴanmu da basu san komai ba. Mataimakin shugaban kasa Bawumia ya sa ido yana kallo ya ki cewa komai dan kiyaye martaba da al'adun diyan Ghana da kuma gobe. A fili yake cewa goben ƴaƴanmu na cikin hadari karkashin NPP. Zaben 7 ga watan Disamba zabi ne tsakanin NDC da ta yi imani da haƙoƙin tarawa na bin adam akan hanya da ya dace da mutunta darajar iyali don kiyaye yaranmu da ba su san komai ba da kuma gobensu da NPP wacce ke goyon bayan LGBTQ+ abinda ya sa shugabansu ya kisa hannu akan kudurin dokar da ke yaƙi da 'yan maɗigo ta zama doka. Ku ce a'a ga maɗigo da luɗa'i ta yin zaɓen hikima. NPP za ta amince da maɗigo da luɗa'i kuma NDC za ta yaƙe shi. Zaɓen ka ne ƙarfinka wannan dama ce ta kiyaye goben ƴaƴanmu ku ce a'a ga shiga ta baya-baya a zaɓi John Mahama a zaɓi NDC. Ghana shugaba Kufuor ya ki rattaba hannu akan kudurin doka da majalisar dokoki ta gabatar dan kiyaye mutuncin iyalai da martaban ƴaƴanmu da basu san komai ba. Mataimakin shugaban kasa Bawumia ya sa ido yana kallo ya ki cewa komai dan kiyaye martaba da al'adun diyan Ghana da kuma gobe. A fili yake cewa goben ƴaƴanmu na cikin hadari karkashin NPP. Zaben 7 ga watan Disamba zabi ne tsakanin NDC da ta yi imani da haƙoƙin tara na bin adam akan hanya da ya dace da mutunta darajar iyali don kiyaye yaranmu da ba su san komai ba da kuma gobensu da NPP wacce ke goyon bayan LGBTQ+ abinda ya sa shugabansu ya kisa hannu akan kudurin dokar da ke yaƙi da 'yan maɗigo ta zama doka. Ku ce a'a ga maɗigo da luɗa'i ta yin zaɓen hikima. NPP za ta amince da maɗigo da luɗa'i kuma NDC za ta yaƙe shi. Zaɓenka ne ƙarfinka wannan dama ce ta kiyaye goben ƴaƴanmu ku ce a'a ga shiga ta baya-baya a zaɓi John Mahama a zaɓi NDC. wadiyan Ghana shugaba Kufuor ya ki rattaba hannu akan kudurin doka da majalisar dokoki ta gabatar dan kiyaye mutuncin iyalai da martaban ƴaƴanmu da basu san komai ba. Mataimakin shugaban kasa Bawumia ya sa ido yana kallo ya ki cewa komai dan kiyaye martaba da al'adun diyan Ghana da kuma gobe. A fili yake cewa goben ƴaƴanmu na cikin hadari karkashin NPP. Zaben 7 ga watan Disamba zabi ne tsakanin NDC da ta yi imani da haƙoƙin tarawa na bin adam akan hanya da ya dace da mutunta darajar iyali don kiyaye yaranmu da ba su san komai ba da kuma gobensu da NPP wacce ke goyon bayan LGBTQ+ abinda ya sa shugabansu ya kisa hannu akan kudurin dokar da ke yaƙi da 'yan maɗigo ta zama doka. Ku ce a'a ga maɗigo da luɗa'i ta yin zaben hikima. NPP za ta amince da maɗigo da luɗa'i kuma NDC za ta yaƙe shi. Zaɓenka ne ƙarfinka. Wannan dama ce ta kiyaye goben 'ya'yanmu. Ku ce a'a ga shiga ta baya-baya. A zaɓi John Mahama, a zaɓi NDC. 'Yan uwa ɗiyan Ghana, shugaba Kufuor ya ƙi ya rattaba hannu akan ƙudurin doka da majalisar dokoki ta gabatar don kiyaye mutuncin iyalai da martaban 'ya'yanmu da basu san komai ba. Mataimakin shugaban ƙasa Bawumia ya sa ido yana kallo ya ƙi cewa komai don kiyaye martaba da al'adun ɗiyan Ghana da kuma gobe. A fili yake cewa goben 'ya'yanmu na cikin haɗari ƙarƙashin NPP. Zaɓen 7 ga watan Disamba zaɓi ne tsakanin NDC da ta yi imani da haƙoƙin tarawa na bin adam akan hanya da ya dace da mutunta darajar iyali don kiyaye yaranmu da ba su san komai ba da kuma gobensu. Da NPP wacce ke goyon bayan LGBTQ+, abinda ya sa shugabansu ya kisa hannu akan kudurin dokar da ke yaƙi da 'yan maɗigo ta zama doka. Ku ce a'a ga maɗigo da luɗa'i ta yin zaɓen hikima. NPP za ta amince da maɗigo da luɗa'i kuma NDC za ta yaƙe shi. Zaɓenka ne ƙarfinka. Wannan dama ce ta kiyaye goben 'ya'yanmu. Ku ce a'a ga shiga ta baya-baya. A zaɓi John Mahama, a zaɓi NDC. Ghana, shugaba Kufuor ya ƙi ya rattaba hannu akan ƙudurin doka da majalisar dokoki ta gabatar don kiyaye mutuncin iyalai da martaban 'ya'yanmu da basu san komai ba. Mataimakin shugaban ƙasa Bawumia ya sa ido yana kallo ya ƙi cewa komai don kiyaye martaba da al'adun ɗiyan Ghana da kuma gobe. A fili yake cewa goben 'ya'yanmu na cikin haɗari ƙarƙashin NPP. Zaɓen 7 ga watan Disamba zaɓi ne tsakanin NDC da ta yi imani da haƙoƙin tarawa na bin adam akan hanya da ya dace da mutunta darajar iyali don kiyaye yaranmu da ba su san komai ba da kuma gobensu. Da NPP wacce ke goyon bayan LGBTQ+, abinda ya sa shugabansu ya kisa hannu akan kudurin dokar da ke yaƙi da 'yan maɗigo ta zama doka. Ku ce a'a ga maɗigo da luɗa'i ta yin zaɓen hikima. NPP za ta amince da maɗigo da luɗa'i kuma NDC za ta yaƙe shi. Zaɓenka ne ƙarfinka. Wannan dama ce ta kiyaye goben 'ya'yanmu. Ku ce a'a ga shiga ta baya-baya. A zaɓi John Mahama, a zaɓi NDC. 'Yan uwa ɗiyan Ghana, shugaba Kufuor ya ƙi ya rattaba hannu akan ƙudurin doka da majalisar dokoki ta gabatar don kiyaye mutuncin iyalai da martaban 'ya'yanmu da basu san komai ba. Mataimakin shugaban ƙasa Bawumia ya sa ido yana kallo ya ƙi cewa komai don kiyaye martaba da al'adun ɗiyan Ghana da kuma gobe. A fili yake cewa goben 'ya'yanmu na cikin haɗari ƙarƙashin NPP. Zaɓen 7 ga watan Disamba zaɓi ne tsakanin NDC da ta yi imani da haƙoƙin tarawa na bin adam akan hanya da ya dace da mutunta darajar iyali don kiyaye yaranmu da ba su san komai ba da kuma gobensu. Da NPP wacce ke goyon bayan LGBTQ+, abinda ya sa shugabansu ya kisa hannu akan kudurin dokar da ke yaƙi da 'yan maɗigo ta zama doka. Ku ce a'a ga maɗigo da luɗa'i ta yin zaɓen hikima. NPP za ta amince da maɗigo da luɗa'i kuma NDC za ta yaƙe shi. Zaɓenka ne ƙarfinka. Wannan dama ce ta kiyaye goben 'ya'yanmu. Ku ce a'a ga shiga ta baya-baya. A zaɓi John Mahama, a zaɓi NDC.
So, basically, Ubia ati eye ad way and what is happening. These are the real stuff. These are the things that we all have to understand. Election way is bigger than just Obi Kacho free SHS. It's bigger. It is huge. It is not about one thing. Nyoma bebre wa MPP for akataswa omudi free SHS nkwa atoso. And that is the trick. That is the idea. The omo ye ne say, nyoma bebre a omo ye, nyoma omo pese omo ye, boni omo di. Omo pese omo bebuso omo sa question no. They don't want you to question them. Omo pese omo bebuso omo about aden na dum so abande. Omo pese omo bebuso omo about a car omo bebo eguo. They don't want you to ask about the jobs they said they were going to create. They don't want you people to ask about Argentina president ne vice trumu omo form sanshek anti trumu eye bill no na trumu yentia no Argentina omo nyeya. They don't want you. They have put everything on the ground. Sa nyoma we nyina hye nyoma omo ye na se. Ye ka omo sika ahye pensioner for eye de DDEP. Ye ka banks omo gu na nipa edwuma se ya omo nti omo ka. Ye ka galamsey insu a asey. Ye ka nyoma bebre a ehia Ghana sese a ye sikasem senia ye bo nipa 2020 senia ende Ghana ete a nyoma enkoye eye immebunu nurse for yemfa omo adwuma omo teacher training yemfa omo adwuma e-blocks omo beto ye omo ensi antoa so amfa enkora anko school ye ka eye poisoned rice a ende free SHS enkora edi emobone a omo wu sa nyoma we nyina omo de ahye no omo de free SHS nko atoso. Into a whole cake, a cake of lies and deceit. The icing on the cake is free SHS. In this awucha cake ni mo a ubon say inside no nyoma ewomu no ema icing no e looking very stupid. Into icing na ho into we cake na omo presented to you. Cake na MPP for the ma una. Ubon say icing na ho no mane efe ubie ma e full of e de ejanan. Ejanan na me tse enwo kire na. The funny thing is nyoma omon pese mobeka ho asem no ene ne nyoma ehia ho. How many people in Ghana and amena woka say omunim se eye de free SHS our constitution ma 2015 na Mahama start here nipa bebre nim anameboa. How many people na Ghana omomba sisi a eco free SHS omun do 3%. How many people no Ghana omo pese economy ni yeye no mutumi edidwa emo omusika ahye ne saba. There are so many people. How many people no more Ghana? Omo pese sebio Ghana ekura yetim or say aban etumi si de indwuma ema mbebunu nye adwuma ye. So many people, over 80%. How many people no more pe de hospital papa, ayarsabia papa, e say UGMC akọ sa omo yare, asa omo ma yare. About 80% of Ghanaians. Nipa say na wo Ghana insu omo benum ehi omo. Over 90 to 95% of Ghanaians. How many people no more Ghana ende omo hwe Ghana de eko senia aban wei etoto nyoma nipa bi edwuma egu senia eye edwadufo entumi nkokwan so nyoma sei nyoma gi ensem. How many people? Over 90%. Into the question here is, why is the NPP only relying on free SHS? They are only relying on free SHS because sa nyoma nipa dodo ni hia no omo ntumi nye. They cannot provide it. One district, one factory, omo yeye. On someone can want some biom. What is about Omiagina stage about one district, one factory so. Okay, so the one district, one factory ba na nkora abrefa imbebune dwuma. Ebe sinne one district, one factory, Omiagina stage a obi anka ho asem. What one constituency, one dam. Da ben ena unhu se ba Omiagina stage aka dam na entumu gina so to abama omo 2016 no. What is omaka ho asem? No. There are so many things. 1 million per constituency. What is omaka ho asem? Omo ka se omo ba dollar no omo manage that 3.8. Omo di akwa kodu dey 17. Do you hear them talk about it? No. Na ba omia 2016, 17, 18. Or catch us say Ghana sika or Bank of Ghana. Obetumi aye nyoma bi ema ye Ghana sika se megina. What is we gina stage akabi? The omo ye ne say the real problems na ehia wo no. The ebetumi ama wa brabo akoso no. Sa nyoma na Ghana for dodo 90% ehia when it comes to their economy. Eno no omo jaika. Ena omo di free SHS no dada mo. If you say enda oba Ghana, enya obia na ne bawo SS. Enya obia na why na adwene krampo say oba bewo e di akorako SS. Inti as we speak, obi ko SS no is not the priority of the nation. No. Say obi ebetumi acquire sabia yebeje ne nkwa is a priority of the nation. Se obi sebio obetumi aye adwuma edi eduane abafie ema ne mma ne kununum enye biedi ema omunwu a survive no is a priority of the nation. Ye ka nyoma dodo a nipa dodo ni hia. There are so many people in Ghana at the end of the day omomba any free SHS. The gap between omo dropping out of school in Ghana from primary school to junior high school. A honomo drop out of school a lot. And SS. So I could read the statistics of Inquara. omo drop it out of school, omo go school, omo jai school, no ma ko between class 5 to JSS 3. Sa range, omo na omo drop it out of school pa. And in ka way, so my way, see a percent ke chichiri ye school sem and na JJ Rollins mo start here F cube. Na no pokwa jima mobile their concentration was on basic education. Say a percent ye starting ye my school ni jina na so ye. Na nyoma ko ye a free SHS there hono. It is something that has been the constitution for years. And it is something that has to be implemented gradually. I was saying me niko basic. Baby enquarano, baby omodu age they don't know what to do. Sa part na nka say to me the protect omo. But we know the funny thing about this government. The air no omo jai. The air easy no omo ye. Implementing free SHS is the most easiest thing on this planet. Yeah. It is the most easiest. Why do I say it is the easiest? All that you have to do is at the end of the day, say these kids are in school. Matama bainsika. So be benye duane de emfa me ho. So be benye bi papa da emfa me ho. Me in school emfa me ho. Makacha mo so my free SHS. That's the most easiest thing to implement. The most difficult one to implement in any basic schools, no? From primary all the way to JSS. When I was a buying etumi enya a grasp. When I was a buying no etumi nya that contact with the education ministry. Contact to the student. That is where majority of Abai resources, was say physical. Because akwara our primary to JSS 3. So when to me and ranking Kenya, we will all see it. There are so many people in the senior high school that they can't read, but we don't see it because there's so much free senior high school. Inti so you need to sit back and ask yourself, say, okay, right now, no, what am I voting for? Mawo, meba free SHS. Na, Mrs. Meba free SHS. Na, Cecilia, meba ni free SHS. Inti meba ni free SHS, a day na wo to Obama. O to Obama dien. Oh, me to Obama free SHS. Na wankasa wo to adwuma ben na wo ye. Wankasa wo to rapomu den de sen. Ete sen, wankasa wo to no e de insuo ben na wo nom. Enti dia ose ne bawo free SHS no ontuma free SHS. Na wo so se economy no e na opese ye na unya adwuma papa bi ye na se wadwuma koso a then you vote according to the economy no e ye wo. Enti so because the free SHS enti no beto aba sa nipa ne se me bawo free SHS a manento ema free SHS. Ya wankwara bebra omo free SHS ni mu a omo so omo beto eti aban no busa won sa de ntira. Every say omo no mo ti free SHS ni mu. Omo no nim how bad it is. Omo no nim abaning dada or dada eye omo awofo. Enkora dodo omo free SHS no any omo wie no they are not willing to vote for this government. Inti sa ukoto abana you need to sit back and ask yourself because enye obi ka se me free SHS no wo free SHS na ope. You need to ask yourself what you also need. Ote aya Accra La General Hospital ebu otogu oyere nyam ana wo baby bayare se sia obusa wo se obi se the ball free SHS nti na okoto aba wo die nti na wo koto aba because making wa wo ne make say we 65 onwu biem sebio oni wukuru nete o pensions sika na wo dididi sebio pensions sika no amba busumi bia dialysis ana say eduro wo se okoto wo de eden wo de hwe wo yare no sa sika no amba ubewu. Are you going to vote based on free SHS? Say wo nana bi beko free SHS. That is the question. We are Ghana ni sebio baby out no unim say the air cost no unsio say chema untumi ya galam say unim say e wo say jai sade we fu a ewo ho ukokọ fu say unuanom ensase nyina say sebio ubusa ho say sesia no yekofia efu a yebusuafo yejama ye ade a yedidi so nkakra no sesia no sade nyina aban se onhwe ho nka ho asem mibusa wo sebio one wo ma eduane amubedi wanka se wapom den efuo no na ehwew question ne say free SHS na obeto ama anase obeto ama aban no abeyi sa galam sefuo no friwo na wo so no wefuo no etumegina ne na so na wetuma to edura hwe wo ho edi bia hwe wo ma omo ni free SHS. If you say your Ghana for bebre Ghana omo ma ni free SHS, at the end of the day omo ma ni free SHS how are they going to eat? E better no manya apomuden papa eka aban ne bono omo no mu betua aban ne ba ya wen kreti adwuma ama saa awofo no enti saa amanfo na omo so awie school a omo ye mbebu no a omo wo ya omo mba ni free SHS no omo no so no de enti no omo nto aba. The question is why should I vote? Dia na wo gina so ato aba. Because when we SS 3 years ago, when we were polytechnics 2 years ago, when we were university 2 years ago, onwo ye, oya mabunu, o pe juma, o pesa o ye den, o pesa wo so di ye, also pesa omino nyoma ko ye. Are you going to vote based on free SHS, or you are going to vote based on a government that will come in and create job opportunities for you? That is the question you need to ask yourself. In this original baby, na so apan ntoma, no se ne back of free SHS a or no the decision no. At the end of the day, Sani Panokrampo no onim the decision and the banner what FSS no eba beye, because majority of our fwa omutiam free SHS ofie no omumba na omu school no kran so omuntoma aban no, because omu na omudi emo na asay no. You need to be very tactical about how you vote. You need to understand the say abana okoto no NPP for nipa bia omu very diabolic, omu ya nkofobia omu ya bro. They look at the weakness of their followers. And one will say, right now, no, they are concentrating on idea followers have no knowledge about. Me say, as a nation, baby implementation, education, dimpa, basic. SS is the easiest to implement. Basic education, baby obadebe to mention 1, 2, 3. Obetumesua ABCD, obetumaya arithmetic, baby obetumesua basic science, baby obetumesua calculation, obetumesua ehu senior your throw words, your recite comprehension, senior obetumesua basics, and senior obedu JSS, because obano ehu sa nyomani nyina na odru JSS or throw exams na obefeli. Abanka se obianko SSA obeko SS obepegyini kwasia obepie obabeye amdroba, because at the end of the day material na era SS no, it does not have any ambition. It is not a material that has been tested ora SS na obetumi change anything, because akrani free primary no we nya basics no right or GSS no we nya any better education, because abane neglected GSS for anything make acha mo awofo na momba ne bi wo GSS na mo ka se free SHS no abane yineni ama basic no ena ose monko free SHS obano otro BC no onya 90 no ra SSR obepie free SS aba asa aba be den aba be kromfo, because SS no run just pass and go, and yet he's not going to get anything out of SS no kono. Into mo bi catch say oh free SHS aba, you ask yourself wow okotwa aba no free SHS no, how is it going to help you? Ye jedwa anything and the we a young man, onwo da. We a young lady, onwo da. Ejuma na ope. We a old man, or pension. Sebio, o pension is karaka kraba, utubiti kakra de sha womba o BCA, basic education, primary, any GSS. What is the kali bi sha wo e ekoto wundro. Free SHS, how is it going to help you? Eno na wugina so ato aba na se aban bi mra na ombeje eye usika akemu mawo. Aban bi mra na wo bebunu na wunye dwuma ye no aban ne ye den emma we dwuma ye. You need to have a reason for voting. Na MPP for them say Ghana for ye Jimmy into the mind say problems na ehia ye no omo de ni nyina hye cake na se e na omo de free SHS afa ho into omo duru baby omo se free SHS, but I no mo refi say omo kan sem bi kire mo. Now ma menkyere adekudie ntia sa MPP we eye MPP a omo ye diabolic emu mpenifo ne nkwara nyina eye akromfo. Omon kanu kura omo shada eden e shada edada Ghana for nanse ne ate se Kufuor akasa se Mahmoud Bawumia oye nipa bi a boss Mahmoud Bawumia nipa bi a yankotoma no adentira ose Bawumia awa ben mu 8 years adentira ose Bawumia a politician a sebio onu ne betime di man no so. Mama yanko tie Kufuor asem ya okan mi wi ane emfa ngeje se de na nkofo kan efa Kufuor no Kufuor sebio oye trofo oye hypocrite anase oye mambofo me choose ba kuma no ba utie wi a ubehu the reason why a amanfo bi te se Alankash mo are disappointed in Kufuor. Ene mitie audio bi a eye otumfo osetutu ehine ba ko ka the history from time omote MPP emwa eye Kufuor ntuma fambo Alankash, but emwa alan ede aboa Kufuor beduru ha before Kufuor aye boni aye etia konwem dada etwa Ghana fontro momientie Kufuor na oka something about presidency the term and why we should vote for a particular candidate.
You were there for 8 years.
I take that as just political talk. 8 years should be long enough for anybody with solutions to show. The current regime has been in power 8 years almost. So if we are not having the solutions, we shouldn't accept shifting of blame onto earlier regimes.
What Ghana as MPP?
I take that as just political talk. 8 years should be long enough for anybody with solutions to show. The current regime has been in power 8 years almost. So if we are not having the solutions, we shouldn't accept shifting of blame onto earlier regimes.
For 8 years.
I take that as just political talk. 8 years should be long enough for anybody with solutions to show. The current regime has been in power 8 years almost. So if we are not having the solutions, we shouldn't accept shifting of.
Yebusa J. Kufuor, or say 8 years is enough for anyone in government who says they have solutions to be able to deliver. When you give a politician 8 years, it's enough to be able to solve every problem. All the solutions you put on the table, 8 years is enough. And I'll say, after 8 years, you are not supposed to blame your predecessor. People who do that don't deserve to lead Ghana. Where J.A. Kufuor, Ankasa, Enumasem. I say 8 years is enough for somebody who says they have solution to solve the problem when given the opportunity. And I'll say, sa person and sa nipano, they are not supposed to blame their predecessors for anything. J.A. Kufuor and a cancer way. After 8 years of Mahamudu Bawumia and Kufuor's government, after 8 years of Bawumia telling us he knows everything about economics and that he was going to move us from taxation to production and that he was going to make sure the dollar, which was at 3.8, it stays below. Today, the dollar is at 17.25. As we speak, after 8 years, Mahamudu Bawumia, the unemployment percentage of better, as we speak today, it is out of the roof. We are talking about Ghana Bawumia better. After 8 years, he's supposed to solve and the Bawumia ne Kufuor about Besiacha Bambia in our history. In fact, about Besiacha or no Kufuor no. So what will make anybody get up the next day and say, after all these things I told you, Montoma Bawumia a bonia a deliberate lie. A nipaneni daho na odi mu bone. Kufuor ni daho and na odi Ghana for bone. And some of Kenya na mekan you. Eyo no an kan na no asem ene edi ni ka mama kwase bi gojira bi se yedi Kufuor atem Kufuor nkase na no asem ene sebio ensem o kan ene de oye ne no it contradicts ene ne boy bra ene ne nhia de Kufuor ka ene de o kan ne ne kire se Kufuor without due respect on kan okre into then and there obi a wodi Ghana so 8 years and when Kufuor was speaking he did not say the president or the vice or say when somebody comes to lead, the president and the vice, when they lead after 8 years, the solution, no man to man solve, they are not supposed to be given any opportunity. So why is Kufuor telling us young Kotuma Bawumia? It is because he's choosing his political party, he's choosing his selfish interest, he's choosing his tribe over the development of this country. The same way he came to power, he didn't think about the whole Ghana, but he thought of a few group of people that he could better their lives. In the South Kufuor governance now, oba no nipa kuo kitwe bi ene di yie ena ode toilet spread the Ghana. Owie no koto go chain tun kum ena oka kire se ye nyina ye jimi. Ono ani krom bebi atwa ne fruma asantime mu no, wentumi ensi one regional hospital. Wentumi anye adwuma titiru bia ende obi gina asantime wo ka se asantini de shedi president da. Until you could see say these are people we cannot take their word totally. We have to be very worried. We have to be very careful when people like Kufuor they come, they get the opportunity to speak because they are humans like you. They also have their low points. They also have things they like. They also have selfish interest. It is when Kufuor speaks, let us not sit and say Kufuor kasa edwayafo. No. As far as Kufuor ebetena Ghana akonyan so ebo krono no se otifie na ebi otihuche bu kro betuma sa abokrono. It does not change. Krocha mansa otonsuoma sebi ne won sensan no de bebi agina ne gina ubetuma ye de obeye bia but the won sensan de aho ho enti krocha mansa tonsuoma en chese ne won sensan ne beko. So per Kufuor's own statement o make here now ode toto ende Kufuor statement one, you could say Kufuor is being very hypocritical in his statement. Why would he even tell us Yantuma Kufuor do aban we biem? And Ebia want this is J. Kufuor.
You were there for 8 years.
I take that as just political talk. 8 years should be long enough for anybody with solutions to show. The current regime has been in power 8 years almost. So if we are not having the solutions, we shouldn't accept shifting of blame onto earlier regimes.
8 years.
I take that as just political talk. 8 years should be long enough for anybody with solutions to show. The current regime has been in power 8 years almost. So if we are not having the solutions, we shouldn't accept shifting of blame onto earlier regimes.
So you see, time and okasa asem we na NDC na power. Or somebody 8 years. 8 years, anybody with solution should be able to solve every solution, every problem. Now NDC na power. And okacha Ghana for say 8 years they say mama we buying 8 years I was say at the end of the day I buy no and go dollar no etiko lower than 3.8. Sa buy no or sanko fa nipa dodo adwuma. Sa buy no one district one factory nko see hu. Sa buy no one constituency $1 million is there nko see hu. Sa buy no also obo besia less chain abuy na wo ho no. Sa buy no was at the end of the day no anka Ghana e den ye ndwuma asem ne esika asem ejina ne na so. Sa buy no eni se nko IMF because abuy na wo ho no eko IMF. Sa buy no nko say de wo ye nyina eye positive than abuy na wo ho no. After 8 years owie no say sa aban obetrem 8 years no eni se oblame the predecessor aban atwomko and dey tia Nanado Danko Kufuor ne Bawumia they are still blaming John Mahama. J. Kufuor hu ni nyina atini nyina. The question here is why would he come and sit on TV to tell us to say Yentuma Bawumia a hypocrite? On kanukre you need da ho no odi bone o kan ho asem onim se nipa bi be sori etia wo wakwahye mpanyini yechi e na all say Ghana or the party e na all bo Ghana or ye panyini bi a Ghana ndana koma so eye nikuo ene ne nton ene dana koma so Kufuor chose tribe political party over a nation. Kufuor is a statesman, but he does not care about you and I. And in some of our can also watch China is who dinner tem ubi and Kufuor tem. Yeah, Chesa Kufuor can correct. The lies are getting out of hand. The same way, at we are MPP for Ekukino. MPP for continuously to me can try na Tony Patrim. Now we didn't say no correct. Nobody in Ghana today or out of Ghana today can come out and say 2016 na dumso Ghana. Nobody. 2016 obie ni obetime bie na aka say 2016 time na John Mahama hand over power ama Kufuor 2017 na dumso Ghana. Nobody in Ghana can say 2017 na John Mahama nante ede the handing over note ama Kufuor e Jubilee House no and a Flagstaff House no na dumso Ghana. Nobody. And so when we say in Kufuor every day omunye opportunity a say Mahama eja dumso omunim se atro no omumu dodo na omudi omochi no omagimi John Mahama ne NDC solve dumso e de eye a whole energy sector na eye de eye robust NPP for through Napo emebe hu say na ye wo excess power. Na me ne wonim say ye wo excess power. John Mahama ja energy the sector ne ma NPP. Energy sector oja ye no na ye wo nyirimunkane na eden na ebi kura broso. Inti nobody bosom sofo imam ɛyɛ Ghana ni bia de obetuma ka say 2017 John Mahama free power na dum so ho na John Mahama ehu se Kufuor do ye trofo so be say we jimi kakra we hu se Kufuor do any MPP for no omo dwen say Ghana for nyina jimi so every time they get the opportunity they basically what they do is they touch on the nerves of the weak-minded NPP followers. Mameka we binchiro NPP omo nim some followers ndodo na jimi e nkurasofo omo nkenkan omo nkot school until they have adopted a strategy say atron on bemo because say omo kan okra chiro mo a sign nkofo ne ntiase and John Mahama responding Nana do dankwa Kufuor actually ne say oye panyini bone on kan okra oye trofo say obedi no kra ansa na wewu a 2017 time ana free power no Ghana hefa records ben and a chere e ECG say na dum so ho time ana free power. These are facts. John Mahama, let's listen to him.
You know, liars cannot go to heaven. And let me give you a Bible quotation. Proverbs 19, chapter 19, verse 9. It says, those who bear false witness will not go unpunished, and the liars will be destroyed. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 9. I expect that when MPP is telling lies, they'll leave it to the younger ones and the junior ones to do. And when the senior ones like Nana Kufuor says that Dumso was not solved before we came, I heard him say that we could not keep the lights on. How can we run 24-hour economy? In 2016, Dumso had been solved. Nobody's lights went off in 2016. Nobody had load shedding in 2016. That is on record. Go and look at Gridco records. Go and look at ECG records. Nobody had load shedding in 2016, and that is a fact. Ezu. And he himself knows that Dumso was a generational problem, and that it was because of the lack of addition of generation over the years that crystallized in my time. But I did not do what he has been doing, shifting the blame to somebody else. I went to Parliament and I said I was elected to solve the problems of Ghana. I accept responsibility for the energy crisis and I will fix it. And I fixed it. From January to December to the following January, when we handed over to Nana Kufuor, he should bear true testimony. Dumso had been solved. And so, if you lie, you will not go to heaven. At his age, he should be preparing his soul for heaven. So he should stop lying. He should bear true testimony. Dumso had been solved. And so, if you lie, you will not go to heaven. At his age, he should be preparing his soul for heaven. So he should stop lying. Of generation over the years that crystallized in my time. But I did not do what he has been doing, shifting the blame to somebody else. I went to Parliament and I said I was elected to solve the problems of Ghana. I accept responsibility for the energy crisis and I will fix it. And I fixed it. From January to December to the following January, when we handed over to Nana Kufuor, he should bear true testimony. Dumso had been solved. And so, if you lie, you will not go to heaven. At his age, he should be preparing his soul for heaven. So he should stop lying.
At his age, he should be preparing his soul for heaven. He should stop lying. Or say Kufuor, baby, when you dream. Or Sanka, this is the time, Anka. Oh, yeah, papa, I can't cry. Atronti. One shall be called some gym. Baumia. John Mahama some catch no. Or say at your age, you're 1944. Now we jina nkwara nim, ejina eye nkwara nketwa omoba betwa omane so, wo a enche ubewu no, unya opportunity a na udi nkwasi atro. John Mahama say, baby a unfie duri, upei toto baby a wadui, a unsie nyansa enka no kore no. Or say, all free power. Why na wa Ghana ha obetimaka say 2017 na load shedding na Dumso Ghana. Ose wanyini jankwara asem na gya jimi no na ye nyina ye nka no kore nkyere Ghana mabunu no na mo hu bebia no kore da. Oh, ye ka chem se Kufuor do jimi enu abi no dia train Baumi a amanfo se ye mua de wo Kufuor 1944 ye wo no na mumu dodo ye wo mo expect say nko epenyini a wenyini ogina enkwara anim a obeka no korɛ na enkwara no adwene decide we jiminti na adwene say everything is about politics into your opportunity no to at the end of the day speak truth to young people na not in the kwasia etwantro and John Mohammed tunufo no o se hwe bibia wo mfie du enya Ghana politics anka wo wudadada 2015 na hwinro na muhwinim why bypass nko atu wo sinyina yesisi hwe bibia wo mfie du unya opportunity na wutwatro why won say toy president baby obedru no na okekasa anyhow unsue nyansa nka no kora nkyere Ghana because atro ena wode achichire wo brabo wankasa ugina oyenim so your lawyer so unyen lawyer. We are supposed to move away from this kind of childish foolish kind of politics. Politicians say they can just lie and get away with it because yenini Jimmy. We need to stop them. And a typical foolish politician any Kufuor onya opportunity otumi kotena radio so baby anim fie dui in Ghana no document John Mohammed Jina baby ada enka se obetwa free SHS but kwasiampanyi wenya opportunity the only thing he does is say na otwatro because on say oye panyini mu ntwer onim nyansa onum wi a na adwene say Ghana fo nyina ejimi John Mohammed Jina baby ada so obetwa free SHS we busa Ghana for say we jina baby ebie na no so betwa free SHS ma obi meka enso na Kufuor do wagimi nti na Kufuor hu say Ghana for wagimi nti wanyini ba na adwene wo fom na adwene say politics no e ya tro muntie okotena radio o se John Mohammed betwa free SHS mu wagimi
say I have no doubt in my mind say sam painful me edo munisi kan Baumia ubitumi ede mano akoanim ma there's the idea na Jomama bibie ni ho asonani a free SHS and no say or chance say agenda 111 and no say or so chance say bibie ni ho ayaya esonani ntinam de mimi ho say just oba sa de me no oba betwam na believe say sa ne men so ebeboa Ghana nkoso 111 and no say or so chance say bibie ni ho ayaya yes and no say or chance Jomama bibie ni ho asonani a free SHS and no say or chance say agenda 111 and no say or so chance say bibie ni ho ayaya esonani ntinam de mimi ho say just oba sa ne men no oba betwam na believe say sa ne men so ebeboa Ghana nkoso it so be ono eba no ba betwa free SHS mu agenda 111 on fanya jumani say si so be ono so beba so say on the say jumani obeto aso no bibia ba be.
This is a foolish man. He's an idiot. It's a clear-cut idiot. Neni daho wenyini o ena ojimi. Ohun sama oka. Ba kumponi wa ewum. Na na de me yan say we are journalists ena kotokuro du weti wenim keka nkwase asem. Ehona na we gina Mr. President. In fact, ex-president is also is a former president. He occupied the seat before you came. So we should accord him that respect we are basically giving you. We as journalists have not heard him anywhere say he will cancel free SHS. That is what journalism is. Kwasiane nim say to or to one why say. Ena kotokuro du kwasiampe ni to okeka kwasiasem John Mahama so betwem John Mahama agenda 11 na mo agenda 111 mo sisan na obi betwem agenda 111 no mo sisan sign na mo si organ obi betwem free SHS na yeti krom ha no ehina John Mahama gina baby ka say obetwa free SHS mu na journalist kwasia no so te wo. You need to stop him and say, Mr. President, when you leave office and somebody misquotes you and somebody tries to lie that you said this, you wouldn't be happy. You'll be sitting at home and you'll be pissed like the journalists in Ghana are not doing any good because you did not utter these words. So if somebody who has been in your position before, you are misquoting the person as a journalist, you need to stop that dwarf and be like, Mr. President, let's do clean politics. He has not said it, so you cannot say he would do it. You might disagree with him on it, but it does not mean, unless he makes that emphatic statement, Then you question the president, Mr. President. When somebody says he's going to review a policy, it does not mean he's going to cancel it. That is what journalists do. Kwasiafo otwan wa yesi. Ena kotokro di Jimmy no ekeka kwasiasem wo radio so wakotena Inshira FM. Wakotena Hello FM. Di omu ya no. Into omu kwa no makobiem speaker ni sisi de enkejetia. Speaker ni sisi kejetia ya beka no kura kire ye nuanom ma ye maamenom ye nuanom na ye di no kura aye nyoma na ye no na kwasia wo ya endi 6 months obewu no wakotena radio so keka kwasia sam na young man or teen anim no or years and years edan anim a obebo bra wo Ghana na wa makokora wo ya the show nyina ago no etwo keka kwasia sam say the future of people who want to better this nation we momo Jimmy. I don't blame Achichide no. I blame the useless guy sitting or a journalist. Because the issue is, as a journalist, your job is to fact check the person sitting in front of you. You get what I mean? In Kwasiadi amuya no Kumasi no into own so one cancer we Accra. He can never say this in Accra because with all due respect to Omam Wakra, a Kufuor obun cran for chain Kumasi for. I'm telling you. Nanado Danko Kufuor MPP no omu bu Kumasi and crime for chen Kumasi for in the science some ba Kumasi omu kano on to me kano Accra because Accra for the question no by ye de ye betwe soroku e man kwasiafo bi the politics adada ye mu bi into omu ye ne asantifo no say ye Jimmy tinanim. You can respectfully stop the president. Mr. President, please, can I step in? Ex-President Mahama has been a president before. In fact, to be very honest, and as a journalist, I've covered all the news. I've read the news. Until you prove to me today, he has not stand anywhere. I have never seen him say emphatically that he's going to cancel free SHS. So I believe that your statement is untrue. Then you allow the man to defend his statement. It is untrue. Because we are journalists. These are facts. Oh, the problem I have with Ghana media, and they say, Jimmy, they don't deserve to sit on TV. A politician can be paying you, but at least manipa na oti onu hu se we Jimmy. Politician e Jimmy uni nyansa. Enti so we a politician kra ejuma on the radio station, maybe a radio station a politician there. This question is not harmful. You need to be smart. You need to prove to nipa na otu wedim say onya kwasia. Oto na ohwe no. Ena achichide na oto na ne hwo ago ne keka nkwasia asem because waba asantememu de oba okanfo a ebi mu bagye di. And that is how the NPP almost treaty yenuanom asante for on say Kumasi no kaka asem Kumasi. Hello FM. Hello ni eguase osemmoa ade bechi ni afiyese ene ye bre ene nsuo ne nye ene kane akura nyina so ene ye de hospital kura obi kwa no wawu aboafunu ugina otwi soroku gi nkwase ashet no na o pese me ekọ bedu ene meta misika bezi hospital ma na o pese me kwase ampanyi ekọ bedu me nkoye adwuma nkotam sika bezi hospital ma kwase ampanyi na oto abama no busa ne se wo hospital no wen kwase ampanyi na oto abama no kache de se sata na oto milk say and the adenti na oto milk say ye Jimmy gele t-shirt na manfo te air condition car mu ne eguase sempena ye ho kan aden a ye de party ne gina ubewu na party wo ho acha 10 days si ebebra ebehu se ye de nyansa ebeyi obrane free so a yebehu we will decide acha 10 days ye be man kwasiafo na ato aso and ebe menyansafo aba. It depends on us. Anything na make ka kire wo no sa na MPP for the ayam nyina Ghana for dodo no, and they keep doing that. Don't allow this fool to come and sit on radio and lie. Ope eye baby a fake news free bar pa Jubilee House na na Kufuor on the di anim kwasi asema akwa weti weken ehina Mahama ka so betwa free SHS mu ehefa ehina Mahama gina ya o ka say metwa free SHS mu. Such party with a lot of pigs party am pre kwa ye mumma mummusa asem de bi hon ye to toilet gua na mudi mumbusa questions party e di ekire ye hina ye de ye kɔ ede na ebenya as oman ede na ebenya se okro aba ya to ade na party busa mumbusa nsem mumyenja mpreko sam no And then another dan Kufuor akwa santimemu. Adan ya se Kufuor. Amemfa mu ko echiri kakra. COVID-19 mokai. Nkofo e be ka kire Ghana for say free we dem yes na isa akwa ba ko no hu. Nkofo e be ka kire say government free water program ends 31st December 2020 near Tikrum ha. Ena MPP fo e ka kire say eye omu de insuo ni nyina che Ghana for yentua ka pre yentua bi omu se COVID-19 aba ye Jimmy 2019 omu se ye omu de insuo ache ye omu ma ye aduane free ema ye nya nipa bi a omu ti se bini etena pipe ase biebie nsuo gu omu tiri so se bini ye nya Ghana fo bi omu ti se bini etena nsuo pipe ase biebie nsuo gu omu tiri madan a omu nkwasi party no ese odi nsuo ache odi aduane ache free water me say MPP for omu humu amudi omu chini se mu agimi omu mbumu o anything they always have a problem with NDC for followers because the NDC follower no be buta question the NDC follower no so a young and so older obe question o MPP for 90% omu di echire omu agimi omu busa ansem yetra na omu ka kire se omu nsuo na che anche 2020 and omu ka kire se oh nsuo ne de yamfa nche na nsuo no yeni ana ebese tua time Kufuor do ne nkwasiafo ka se free water free water thank you Mr. S thank you free water ana ye kachira mo se nkofo we omka se free ya wona obetua yes ye Jimmy ye tangana nre ne do so Ghana o la enre la plente o Ghana enre ne do so Ghana papa la monke e plente o la Ghana ola du Ghana Afrique du Sud West Africa in Ghana in West Africa elle la monke et la plente le Ghana et du West Africa just say enre ne do so West Africa e Ghana e West Africa hey ai e Kufuor da che nsuo for free na mse abo furu ne Kufuor no ba be di president no kapre anche yetete ha na omusa ba TV so be ka kire say ai free water no omo be kire ma kire ye nwan
spend the fiscal impact of COVID about 19 billion cedis to respond to COVID, and we did not necessarily charge the Ghanaian for it. We had to borrow, we had to take money from the Bank of Ghana to deal with the COVID pandemic. That's why today articles are being published around the world commending Ghana as one of the best response countries. But that 19 billion cedis has to be paid for at some point. The liabilities we have incurred has to be paid for. COVID expenses are going to be with us at least for the medium term.
Does the 19 billion include the free water and electricity?
It does. It's part of COVID-related expenses.
No, but you gave us that one hand and you're taking it back the other.
No, we were in the midst of a crisis and government had to front load.
You said it was free.
But it's free to you. It wasn't free to the treasury. It wasn't free to the treasury.
I'm lost here.
No, so when we say free electricity, it doesn't mean that the IPP producer is also going to say, because the president has said free electricity, I won't charge the country for it.
The government will have to pay.
The government will have to pay.
Yeah, but I'm saying that you are now in 2021.
Yes.
You now want us to pay for it.
I'm saying the government, for example, had to borrow money, the fiscal impact about 19 billion, to make all of those expenses happen. And in addition to that, there are going to be expenses in the medium term because of COVID. The government is asking a question. Can we continue to accommodate this COVID black hole in this already widening gap of our finances? Or do we have to introduce a revenue handle that can take care of it? And the government comes to a view that, with the greatest of respect, can we take 1% VAT to pay for that, so that COVID does not become an ever-burdening expenditure item for us?
Yeah, but you made a choice to give us free water and electricity. You've extended it, and it served you well in the politics of the day.
Because government
won the election.
Because governments make
only
choices.
now to come and tell us to pay for it.
No, because governments make choices on behalf of their people. If we are at war, and the government has to make a decision that we have to procure A, B, C, D, E, F, G to go to war and win that war, and does not necessarily tax the population for it today, and mobilizes for us.
But the free was populist.
I'm coming to mobilize and come together and achieve it. It is well in order for the government, when we have won the war, or we are on a clear path to winning the war, to say this has been the cost.
So it wasn't free then?
It was free to the people of Ghana at the time.
But now we are paying for it.
Treasury. we have to now begin to close.
You just delayed the payment.
So Afe abobaya free water, free electricity no. We also you see no ye bejiska no. And I say na nyam na moka kire Ghana for say free. So yeah. Ye koji sika free Bank of Ghana. Kojo pon kroma kwasi ampenyi we. Mo dudu no mo agimi nti no mo yam saa no. Afe free water ni wie na free electricity ni wie ye no. Omo de gi mu vote wie no. Ade chi no ba na so ya be say kan brofo because omo di MPP echi dodo ne nte brofo mo gimi. Ye wie a peace FM be chire mo akire mo. E no betena joy news. Time na omo ka free water no mo ti e de peace FM. Tie me. Time na omo ka free water, free electricity no mo ti peace FM, no mo ti onua. Na omuti eye oyirpa na omuti inshira na omuti eye akamfo radio so eho no mko chire mu covid aba Ghana fo hia mmoa eho na no moto be no an edua chia de nyambu ye na sese unsaka wo chia na aka wo nan ebubo wo chia na ebu aka wo na ebedi nem tamachimi ye de begimu vote into mo ba na mo de ebedi ba ye ewo be ko na AP7 opanyina ajekum te wo o de be toto ase kwame the aban ye die why na betuma ye say when you was ya na nyi ne duane ai MPP ama free water ko he openya yekum nani tum ase bidie ote wo no de ebedi nkwase asem P7 manopa do muguso say beto aba ye gimi free water free light no matoto ebe do make bianom de ebe abehye ho enti kwame de Kufuor do aban ye de yare yi say ba ye oman ben e no ma nsuo free oman ben no ma light free na ewiase de mpanifo na aka to ye say eye asam kese a ewo ho no ahenkwa suru a aya na entate asusuru na mpanifo aka say adehye anko a eye akoa so dwane na na dedan kwa Kufuor do be ma tenten gram de ne bo age eye covid-19 no omo de betoto so say ye Jimmy and ye just yeah besides give me videos omo dudwam say ye Jimmy ye koto aba ye mu dodo na edi MPP echi ne yankenkan ye Jimmy ye go school enti ye say Kufuor da che ye nsuo wa che ye light mahama mbehwe say ene ka ze munya abotre na mo ne kromfo tetwe amoabo aten ena edili kromfo tetwe amoabo aten Kufuor do ono na muni ni dili ye wie ye koto aba ma omu wie biem na mo say Kufuor kojo pon hwepo no wie u wie akoka kire mo brofum ejimifo no dodo ni gu asantememu omo de omo ntia ase eye yankofo no mugugu radio so bedwudwem a kire omo ena kojo pon kroma eba eye bibi e kabrofo joy news also you know something the 19 billion was taken from the Bank of Ghana and that the 19 billion has to be replaced akwa bi tikete on tiasia on nebetua the 19 billion has to be paid and akwotikese na to say na sa wo ka kire Ghana for say insuo na free or say yes free to you but Ghana bind there it is not free to Ghana bind into 19 billion am mo gene Bank of Ghana e dey be ma free water free light no and then man can kire Ghana for because Bank of Ghana na Ghana for there you see when Ashanti regional minister because indigenous no the disingenuous na e kan na ebi ni o Ashanti regional minister said this is the ingenious Bank of Ghana na e wokojo pon kroma kwase ampanyi no ba omi akwase ampanyi no Kufuor kwase ampanyi no eneme ye na ye de DT Bank of Ghana enti se asamesi atoyira nchemesi na ukoyi sika Bank of Ghana e de abrem e de asovia you tell us say ye sika ne yekoyi e de abesolve ye wi a ye nyina betuatua e de etua e ye den na o ka kire say ukotam sika be cheye abra ye ni be sika free uwie ya o say ye ne nkese sika bank we na nkosi kuno to Kufuor in the name of democracy ebi mo enyini ache me say san Kufuor into better TVs no kind of brofo say see there it is a cost to the Bank of Ghana not to you enti asomebedi nka beka kire say COVID-19 water ni free any insurance free no afa dey say Bank of Ghana na Ghana for the car enti e ba beji Ghana for sika omu wie no masa beji sika enom ko die san kwasiafo we ende omu gina stage omu nka ho asa omu say free SHS so we jimi ure fi ho because e kana omabegu no omu nyina betoto dan omu nyina mba wa abrochire omu nyina wo sika gudam wo ya kwasea na wo ho popra na wo gina wiem na wo ye cause onim de obeka kire adadaw asem e ka kire broni man botin ko de simple yes oh please thank you simple open kokwa wo hia buro enti MPP for kwa santimemo no mato eburo kokwa eburo ni free SHS no MPP for dane asantiman for asantiman mu asantifo di bi say en daako farms en kokọ Kufuor ba no ato eburo free SHS kokwa no mo so Oma to free SHS ejesi ano oma se eburo gu bottom free SHS oma se bottom ma ene kuta omo duru baby a sisifia free SHS di ato na mo so kokwa the main issue no ho mu refi say mu di eburo wi omo be no amo de ma yesala mo edi mo ye nkokọ na mo so eburo no mo dore abo atwa be ka say angwa bem omo mo eburo no na mo do anwa mo bebe ye nkwasi adwuma na tia mo mo eni ti na nde omuduru bebi a free SHS egubotom omuduru anomasa no mato na nkokọ mu gueche kokwa mu refi say mo so eburo na mutu ebie mu refi omutu eburo na mo sa sisifia na mo ye free SHS na mutu da ho mu nyina mutu ebie an mutu ebie se Kufuor dua cathedral eno mo hwa mutu ejimifo an sa na mo de yamo why oil inti Omuma meburo na mo MPP for my day why anwa
yo we are best fishermen no lokodo no answer my abuache iwo fufu bajum kwan e wa betia bajum kwan e wo tuwa bajum kwan why oye why round why oye why oye supono why round e wo fufu bajum kwan e wa betia bajum kwan e wo tuwa bajum kwan e wo dwa bajum kwan why oil why round 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 every papa no one is the motor every papa no one is the motor every papa no one is the motor every papa no one is the motor
one dangwa why oil free SHS one dangwa why yankoko free SHS why yankoko free SHS why yankoko otugo no worso no woto egbe mu ejimi akwa we catch them say free water free light free
again. The Ghana Water Company Limited and the Electricity Company of Ghana have been directed to ensure the stable supply of water and electricity during this period. In addition, there will be no disconnection of supply. Furthermore, government will absorb the water bills for all Ghanaians for the next 3 months, i.e. April, May, and June. All water tankers, publicly and privately owned, are also going to be mobilized to ensure the supply of water to all vulnerable communities. Government, in collaboration with the National Board for Small-Scale Industries, business and trade associations, and selected commercial and rural banks, will roll out a soft loan scheme up to a total of 600 million cedis, which will have a 1-year moratorium and 2-year repayment period for micro, small, and medium-scale businesses.
So utie Kufuor de utie eye toy president na from the beginning no or emphatic or say it is going to be free. Adiachi and Kojo Ponkro Betina Joy News say, oh, they borrowed the money from the Bank of Ghana. You see the contradiction? Because Mumu bebre mwe Jimmy. Mo amudi MPP chi munsu nyansa. Kufuor the announcement in free water, free light no. Okay, say it is going to be free, totally free. And so upon come betina no say, oh, we borrowed money from Bank of Ghana. So at the end of the day, no, anyway, there are two different statements. Say bian kam ka kire say yakobo besia anka bia beka se munjai. Momi antena ehie mu ne fight COVID no. Ba munim se mo pese mo wie sika nti upon kroman ko nya 1.5 billion old Ghana Auditor General's report na ehiem Kojo Ponkroma COVID-19 sika na oto the continent no ono nko di 1.5 billion old Ghana ogidi ye kwa ebesi nne anything na oil campaign Kufuor ene ba omi ansantenem because Bahama buy ebebusa say 1.5 billion no sa sika na fa he 1.5 billion old Ghana Kojo Ponkroma for sa sika di ye enya na meka Auditor General's report ewom ebesi nne kwasi ampe yontua ye onenam Ghana Ojina stage no ka free SHS onimso we Jimmy ono campaign no ye free SHS no or the sacro no nyina sie e na order daw. Now you get it. Now they be a catch them say pathway a party they are full of lies. A party omon kanokre. Besides get me the flyer. On say after free way omoma catch them say free time omode free water, free light by na just around the corner ye kokoto aba. Every year be kokoto aba bia no MPP for who some Jimmy they create something for you, they take your vote and then they do what? They use you people like slaves. Mama muninda ho. Oh, before 2020 elections, almost free water, free light. We ya almost yakobo besia, I will say tua, one also tua, I will say abena kwame kwachi, kofi nima, munyina na musa yeduma ding etua. Now on say, Omasaka Chow say, Bawumia say, dialysis, 1st December, free. On say, Omakwa ba do another election day, another election month. 2019, Omakachira, before election, so water and light is free. On say, Afe, another election is here. Omakaya manaka 1 week miyako tuaba, yase Bawumia say, dialysis, no. Omo munya kidney mu ya reni ade no from December air code nyina a free up a vote. The omde year mu 2019 2020 edege mu vote no se sia no omo hu obi ahun bobo ayarefo no omde omo ye den edge vote we na friend sympathy vote. Ba omi ahun mu sem wagimi. You see, let me tell you people something. MPP we hu omo tenasia omo tumi tenasia no mo analyze mo etitiri ya ne akamfo dodo na asantefo no bi omo tumi analyze ya hu say ye Jimmy the same person o catch us say water and light was free in 2020 automa no ye wi aba no ka se betua no o say catch us say aka 10 days me akoto aba o kene ya o kwa akobie den o be lunch dialysis obi o be dialysis o Ghana bia no free oboa you pay. Dem cannot just say. Enti oma a check mo hu some Jimmy. In terms aka 1 day a be 10 days ni akoto aba. And Bawumia say says thank you. Bawumia sa ba biem wakofa NHIE. O se o de eye bia ba ene de it is first de no. Free dialysis treatment to commence on December 1st. NHIE. Bawumia na se okwa commission. Ohun sa na mo de year mu 2020 e no maka ni nyina ahye no so free SHS se mu bi mu agimi pathway everything they thrive on lies, everything about them lies bibia ya tro, everything about this party is lie bibia ya tro bibia o meka cho bia ya tro omo nim se mu agimi mu bi mu agimi and they will play you for a long time. So when Jimmy Kurano for adwene to 2019 the omde year mo 2020 COVID-19 sika free water free electricity o wie na so betua aka 5 days or 10 days me akoto aba on the 7th of December o see dialysis ni free obe mama e free what train after 8 years and the omo yare na ode yare na ye campaign we omo the dialysis for your campaign. Now what is the guarantee? What is the guarantee? So omo win elections na sa dialysis we they'll keep going continuing. Omo nye or the vote onim say Jimmy. Me, I'm here to direct you to elections. No, yeah, scandals. These are the things we will be doing every time. Me pese me biwa dream because Ghana net no enye obia na free SHS inti otoaba. Obia with reasons. You need to have couple of reasons to vote. Ujina adia ba akoso to aba politician be so we Jimmy. Yes. Ujina adia ba akoso to aba politician ojina onu be so we yakwasia. because unidi ye wedwuma say wapomuden wo ho wo kwan wo ho wunsio wo ho wo ba eden ayaresabia wo se hwe no wo ho wo se o free SHS ko bo so ye kwasea nti we ka say oh okay ogi to me na wadaadaa wo nti o se ye koto aba no o se ya adwene ye adwuma mema kwasea bi megina nka say free SHS nti toma MPP after free SHS what the question to end the MPP for no say yento abama ba omia because of free SHS na ye toma ni wia how are we going to live? How are we going to live as humans? Ye better ni edidi. Ye better ni edi mana omukọ primary school na ko school. Ye better ena sebio ye dwetire no asaba back. Ye better ni ye kwan. Ye better ni nyansupa nom. Mosi ye nto abani because of free SHS. Ena mebusa say. So after free SHS, what else? And no na they are failing to tell you because omnu se mumu bin mwejimi. MPP for Jimmy, they don't have anything for you. They don't have any better thing for you as a Ghanaian. And today I'm posing a question, and it's a simple question. Busa MPP for say, okay, free SHS in Tiango Tuaba. After free SHS, what? About Taina Ujina no so say on Tuaba because of free SHS no. Sesiano free SHS no or two free SHS no we are a DBM ne Jumano. Obenye dwuma no ne light bill no bede no otia ne water bill ebe na onyansupa anom ekwan eda ne krum ebe ne aye obusa se ne baba akọ otifie no ebe ne wonya adwuma aye na ne bana owo primary 5 no ebe ne otua ne school fees no saa ekro na otim sisia no ebe den na sebio wabone bra okọ bank a obetuma gi loan saa any questions e wo se mubusa MPP for we but omo mountain stage a omo nkasa asem no omo begina stage pe omo se titifia free SHS mahama betwem mahama so akire onyoma beye edu num a oto abama na oyeden obeye nti oyeden na ugina ade ba akopeso ye de yefurupan eco free SHS dabi you get what I mean? Yeah, my politics no get me the Spider is okay. Inti, mameka ibinchamo. Yeah, my politics no aye easy amount. Yati kroma ena omwa na omwo eye yare to say kidney problems ne yare sebio the treat no ding. Yetia ena omu nyina ewu edam paso mka kira aban se aban ode eye kolebuka 4 million Ghana tua na yentumi nya de yentumi nya yaresa ebesi nne aban yentumi ntua sa aka no. Ba omia ka kira say 1st December eye dialysis we na ekada hodo wentua no oba ni free wejimi free no na de mabedru ha ende modwuma nyina asai free no ene de mabedru ha ende mo ho kire mo ba meni enyansafo na ekasa enye jimifo so I want to mama hama I don't have a problem with you. I'm talking to people who want to understand the reason why omokoto aba omo na meni omokasa. So I don't care if you don't want to vote mama. I don't even want you to watch me go. I want people who want to make decisions papa before they vote. Aban we edi kolebuka 4 million Ghana. Dialysis, renal patients appeal to government. Omwa na omokoye sa ekoje sa treatment epa aban chow ebi kura wuye. Nipa beye num between na watch back omu nyina wuye. Ema na aban ede kolebuka 4 million Ghana. Aban yentume ntua. The same Kufuor ne ba omia we yo. Nipa bi hwere omonkwa. Election bedru ya aka 10 days me akoto aba. Osi o saade we obey ni free we jimi oda daw into ba osi free SHS bibia ye free na wote man ni mu na bibia ye free no wadwene o se hwan na ebetua eye wo me say wote man ni mu a politician abegina wonim say bibia ye free no ba omia solution say obey eye dialysis and I say eye dialysis free or Ghana no John Mahama swaka o se yentumi nya ni free sa yenim say nipa omunya sa yare no yare bia ontumi nku nende ene ochina enko yare a obekwa akopim se sebio otwedi ampokwa me befro enti John Mahama ne nyansem no o se obebie fund na fund na obebie no ɛyɛ ankura ne ndwuma kɛse a ɔmo Ghana yɛ adwuma wɔ Ghana no saa ndwuma no ɛna sɛbio ɔmo de sika pudio betum enti ebie saa renal fund na saa fund no ɛnyɛ aban dia ɛyɛ Ghana for dia and saa fund no ɛyɛ specifically for nipa we mo enti woyɛ company wɔ Ghana now we a big company a sɛ opɛ sɛ unya tax break kakra ubetuma contribute to sika pudio de akoto saa fund nim sika bia bɛkɔ saa fund nim no John Mahama sɛ aban hospitals no wɔ ho kwan sɛ ɔmo de ɔmo sa bɛka ɛde ahwɛ ɔmo a ɔmo nya kidney infections a ɔmo dialysis program so ɔmo a ɔmo nya renal problems. John Mahama said that is the best way. You cannot say free because aban ni sika da hɔ. Enti John Mahama said ɔyɛ ne sana it will be easy for every region in Ghana to have a dialysis center. Because sa fund na John Mahama se ode ba no. O se eye ankran company de betua sika tum. Ye beyi sa sika ne bi na every region bia no ye tumi si dialysis center wo ho. Enti sa fund ne de a year round. Every time bia no ankran and sorry eye edwumadu ekua kese e di sika egum. Na ye yi bi e de hwe Ghana fo a omo yare. Wei ene nyansa ye de kyekere man. Kwasi ebi say I dialysis from the 1st of December. Your friend me Baumia many free. Uko fa sika no wen. O de ka 4 million kra e okolebu went me ntia. Baumia momo jimi o. He, mama ka bi benjira mo. Baumia mo jimi, hwe date share a news way story we say 6th of November. Bosumi atwam ya eda na etoso nsia na ban de ka 4 million Ghana ewo edien ewo eye kolebu less than 1 month or say oba be sa ade ni free we jimi na we ti ade we wakata so e no de free SHS abrew enti wa asebio unim so chena ye beka se wenya sa sickness we because sa yare we mu kidney problems na de ye nyina ye nim ada doctor beka se ye nya bio sebio ye duane a ye di ye koba and the garam say nsu a ye nom. Anyone can be diagnosed of say o kidney say o dia say into a very important say aban bi ebetwa fotobia to a debia sika wom November ya ba omi awent mentua kolebu for 4 million ade chi ya wo say sa dialysis treatment we no renal patients no omo ba akokɔ free sika no go fa no wen opetumi osia Kufuor do nante MPP na muhunu saa no omuni ade papa bia mamo omuhumu nyina mu se modwi he ma menkyerɛ mo atro he ɔsɛ chairman sabonsu ɔka dum so ho asɛm muntie de ɔka
no kwe say sikasem we have challenges obia obeka say yesikasem sese no eye no na nipa kro no no kre eninimu enti no kre sa na mum no say kan no kre a king say kan no kre a kyerɛ ye ho a sikasem no enye wontimi mfa nhye abai sa abai na ama sa ne mana yedin entia enyina ni king se wo hwe enema yebeto ye if anything the energy sector ye call dumso mu president Mahama na no pre ne say obeyi o man afi dumso mu nti we o take steps bi to get us out of it and any thermal plants are the buy to generate electricity for us. On the face of it, a good thing no yeah. Except that king some of kaya they be ana make say. Unfortunately, sa arrangements na yeah no. Not the be make say thermal plants nebo anybody ndo. Thermal plant a machine. So wo hwe enema e beto ye. If anything the energy sector ye call dumso mu president Mahama and who pray say obeyi o man afi dumso mu nti we o take steps bi to get us out of it and any thermal plants are the buy to generate electricity for us.
Search mensa bozutina radio zika kire Ghana for say dumso na Mahama beto ye no e beto Mahama na ha Mahama into take otuwa na mon e no kofa plants buy e no be solve our problem no. Saa kwa we ya nanim tumi okogina stage a obeka se Mahama na dum so baaye kwase ade omo ya no president Jimmy eye vice Jimmy leadership in parliament Jimmy. The reason is that almost steady mudi omochine who said dodone Jimmy kenkai. They are affiliated more to party than reasoning. So uno bit mantem no bedani MPP niya nice wadani abwa on unibiem. The refi what we call sitting to analyze to say okay where me party na nye ye where the way ye omunim sa ade ni bi. The moment obeka so MPP no wadani abwa. The reasoning the reasoning capacity no etiko. And that is what omode chire MPP nkwara no test conform no the young pigs no. The moment our university or polytechnical, the moment we affiliated to MPP no, wadani kwasia. Adibia eye straightforward. Eye say osa obi owo school tiasie no, osi oye MPP ni nti on tiasie. The same way. Utimi share MPP for na webusa mo 24-hour economy si tiasie. And so so it is not viable. But there's a video of Richard Ahiagba. I think it's in a system talking about 24-hour economy. Omunim say nipa dodo na omudi omochi no omwejimi. I'm telling you, I can't say we are phone between say, Mrs. I think that video is in there. Richard Ahiagba. Mrs. I've seen it. It's fine. Thank you. I've seen it in the system. And the same as 24-hour economy. Utimi buso mo say 24-hour economy na Joma Hama kan hu ni say enya. But or chire say 24-hour economy no sebio oya enya dia sebio ebekoye na ontia sia e de na hu say oya enyeyi ade a ontia sia. How do you know that when you implement it is not going to work? The Ashanti regional minister Beka, the indigenous no that diabolic idea say omugin so be a Jimmy intended no 24-hour economy message beto conversational o se antia se ezo se enyeyi na wontia se na ede na hu se enyeyi. You don't understand 24-hour economy. Ushia kwasie bi ofri MPP and this should explain 24-hour economy to us. We don't understand. We are also it is not going to work. And I'm saying kwasie. If you don't understand, then how do you know it's not going to work? Listen to the communication director Ahiagba.
I don't understand what Dr. Khalid is talking about. It's just all over the map. Fundamentally, the record will have it that even till this morning, the NDC has not been able to explain what in the name of God in me by 24 hours. The example he's giving is completely uninformed and confirms exactly what we've been telling them, that a 24-hour economy is demand-driven, so that the policy proposition by the NDC should tell us how they are going to create the demand for the 24-hour economy to result. You don't put the cart before the horse. So what example he thinks is giving and, in the studio, patting himself on the back, said that they are...
The same person says the 24-hour economy, at the end of the day on TSC. Or see, he is still waiting for the NDC to explain 24-hour economy to him. On some say we me catch them ana munjin say o didi o matem deliberate o mo deliberate nkwasiafo we na friend disingenuous no awon ni kwasia penyi on say ebusa ne say o NDC 24-hour economy on TSC but or say it is demand driven. You don't understand the 24-hour economy, but you know that it is demand driven. What influenced that decision? Or how did you come to that conclusion? Say 24-hour economy now want TSC no. Adia want to how do you know it's demand driven? How do you even know? Say something you don't understand. Adia want to why are you asking? Say how are they going to create the demand? The question is, if you don't understand 24-hour economy, then you don't have any questions about it. Adia wunim no you must have questions unless you have an idea. And I be busani pano asem say o see the Mercedes one asem na woka na Mercedes no. Enya car papa and so say sa car no say engine dem no there say etiko engine enko, meaning you know Mercedes. You are deliberately acting so way Jimmy into what to work catch them say you don't know 24-hour economy. The NDC cannot explain 24-hour economy. How did you know say it is demand driven? Kwasiaba. Hey, MPP no. The moment I be wuro no adani abua. The party itself, and they have made it in the point say they have you see they have built the party. Oma build the party to say the moment you join the party, you become an animal. It is on the 24-hour economy. They understand it. They know say it's a policy. Ghana. They don't want to admit. And every single day they get the opportunity to speak on 24-hour economy. No? They themselves even help us to understand it more. Majority of Ghanaians didn't know the 24-hour economy was demand-driven. So you are telling us that it's demand-driven. How did you come to that conclusion that 24-hour economy will be demand-driven? And how did you come to that conclusion? We need to find a way to create the demand. Then you know what 24-hour economy is. Na makwa den makwa kodada omo because the moment I only be school or a smart we Jimmy the moment obe join MPP no adane aboa ni reason ni nyina ira they don't understand 24-hour economy. They are saying say that policy is not good. John Mahmoud Baumia Jina stage, this is the policy almost say papa.
We will make access to mobile phones affordable. And the mobile companies, no, your baby catcher in home. Now you the mobile phones, no, I'm a nipa, not Mafia, what here, 1 city, 2 cities, 1 city, 2 cities, Kakaka, Namotia, mobile phone before 80. We will make access to mobile phones affordable. And the mobile companies, no, your baby catcher in home. Now you the mobile phones, no, I'm a nipa, not Mafia, what here, 1 city, 2 cities, 1 city, 2 cities, Kakaka, Namotia, mobile phone before 80. This scheme, no, Obia, because we need everybody to have a smart device.
Where do you want to ask you? 1 city, 2 city, 1 city, 2 city. MPP metumufu actually Ghana for aka 10 days ni akwatoaba from head to the last person omwe Jimmy. Is this a policy? Is this why we should vote for Baumia? 1 city, 2 city, 1 city, 2 city mobile money, mobile phones, moya moa. And anytime we catch him say, omo we say Ghana for ni be Jimmy. Into omo nim say about toe to toe with NDC. Issues. Policies say changing the life they cannot stand. Into what they will do they say in kwasi assembly nyina no the free SHS afa ho no the achirebo free SHS no mo tonkoko wa do anwa omo to pe no mo tutuatua ho kokwa intende Kufuor duduru de enkejetia Central Market e no okogina de okogina Inshira FM no mu guase o se nkoko watu oburoguo kokwa no mutu hwewiem kwasi afo owie okwa akra ye bi international airport plane ba ku fi akra mba ho wasa bie wuto SSA buru kokwa Kufuor ado aba kokwa ye Jimmy yeah they see ende Kufuor akwa Ashanti region me kyerem adekudie ntia you don't have to follow the NPP men to my NPP we a young man we a young woman free SHS no de dadam krono o ma ball Ghana no omo mpese ye behu they have disappointed omo ba mo musa say free SHS nkwanti ne ento aba ma ho na nyoma na oka so be nyina na wen 1 district 1 dam 1 constituency 1 million eye edwuma aka so be create ekwan aka so be ye hospitals aka so be si eye de GDP aka so be ba form eye nyoma be bra aka na adenti ne nyina free SHS nkwanto aba na Ghana ye nyina ne mba free SHS omo ye nkwasiafo don't listen to these fools mama chira de be see here and they say Kufuor echo eye Ashanti region boy mo hwe de see here yes say Kufuor ako or the cars bear 50 Land Cruisers oko Asantememu stronghold I want you to Abama MPP me so mo betu aburama moa mo bedi no my from no na on my nkatem kwan sa na mo de ayi mo 8 years o mo tu abura no my from na ngwa ador mo na mo ba no mo twa mo ti no mo de my nkatem kwan o mo de mo be nkatem kwan ache MPP 4 yes Kufuor aba Asantememu deche of plane oduru ona cars 30 esoso ni nyina ya bon ma ekon ni siso o meduru be 1 hour 30 minutes na AC ni nyina sisiso emu security adan ya ose okobie edwumadie bia wodi no Asanteme ano ahemfo tutuntum abo mo to powder omo di shire ayeye yo mo kwase se ne be mo behwam shire twen se Kufuor mbra santimemu na ombe bie dwuma na awaye no se ne be ya ye nyina be hu se Kufuor ne MPP 8 years no oma bo edwuma ma santeman Nana do danko Kufuor ba santimemu o se obebie bridge I close the bleach I close the lever I close the bleach I close the bleach Nana do danko Kufuor bebie bleach e wa santimemu cars or the koye edun son edio sonson 77,877 na momia nkohwe bridge na Kufuor ko bie wa santimemu e bin sida hey asante
especially when it rains. The completion of this project has come as a relief to us. President Kufuor has opened up the completed 40-meter reinforced concrete bridge for use. Roads and Highways Minister Francis Asensubuache indicates that the bridge and the accompanying road rehabilitation works are tangible examples of government commitment to delivering infrastructure that directly addresses the need of the people.
We are unveiling a bridge that will serve as a lifeline, an enabler of economic growth, a solution to a long-standing challenge, and a symbol of the government's commitment to connecting people, places, and opportunities.
The president asked Ghanaians to decide prudently in the upcoming presidential and parliamentary elections.
One of the most consequential decisions that Ghanaians are going to make in this generation is a decision that is going to be made on the 7th of December, especially when you consider the two leading candidates and what they have to offer Ghana.
Omu wa santifo so mi nkurasefo ade we na friend bridge no so we covered so we share side and side na insuo to a ebe yira fa side ni nyina abemene bridge no anamon steady side and side we gata kesi o these are culverts na yede we enya bridge nothing makes this a bridge this is a gata kesi this is a culvert insuo we share the other side of the bridge na ahwea na epie gu nchen. It is a insuo to a saa ahwea na epie ni nyina besane egum ebeye ma ebebroso ade we ye enya bridge o but onka saa asem we won kran oba kumase a obeka kira santifo so we be bridge hweso na to mame hwe bridge ni bi hwe bridge no hwe go gata
especially when it rains. The completion of this project has come as a relief to us. President Kufuor has opened up the completed 40-meter reinforced concrete bridge for use. Roads and Highways Minister Francis Asensubuache up the completed 40-meter reinforced concrete bridge for use. Roads and Highways Minister Francis Asensubuache indicates that the bridge and the accompanying road rehabilitation works are tangible examples of government commitment to delivering infrastructure that directly addresses the need of the people.
We gata kesiye. Time ni so an gata we muni etimisim ko bobo. We gata kesiye. In Obuasi there was this big gata and na insubi there fen hwasamo. The gata is so huge. It was done by AG I think. Big gata when it dries out yetumi bobo wum ebini. Mwana mote Mr. PH hodom no some your local boy minu Jamaica Mr. PH na oba Anglican school down honum na obefa eye Stadium Road new one mo kreti ekoko pie eye Hossy Park na ya down your down boys ye ya both four post up gata mu nyina we eye gata won ahwea na etutu egu nche no insuo to ani nyina behwia begum ye Jimmy after 8 years Polly infio watwe kwasia we bebie gata onyine tutuntuma e kabrofo problem no Kufuor o jimi yo na de ya wasem we mu nyina ne se na de danko Kufuor de wie no call the Ashanti Traditional Council. Okwano tu vote ho. No do ono. Aye dike. Proponent and exponent J Mike. Esrio Radeja go for. Say atrose ya de betwa and the enyi be bunsam gem. Say atrose and the betwa yen nyina ye be bunsam gem. Kufuor de kodru the Kumasi Traditional Council, Ashanti Traditional Council for nim. Ena proponent and exponent man pon hene or J Mike yo. Na no di asa hene. Or J Mike na nensa no ebi ne sen mum yanko tie mi ankasa mi proponent and exponent. Ose
The president also engaged members of the Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs and pleaded with them to support the presidential candidate of the MPP by giving him the chance to continue from where he has left. Vice President of the House and Paramount Chief of Asante Mampong, Dasibre Osebonsu, attested to what he described as massive development in the region by way of road infrastructure.
Please, this is not mere political gimmick. This is not mere political gimmick. Please, this is not mere political gimmick. Please, this is not mere political gimmick. Please, this is not mere political gimmick. We all see what has happened during this current regime, what we've been able to obtain in Ashanti region. Come over to my kingdom now. Please, anywhere that you turn, you're on asphalt. Are developmental projects that has been undertaken in Ashanti and in Ashanti region. We shouldn't let it go waste.
Proponent has have a beer with English classes. Please, this is not a political gimmick. It's just a sagana crew we own. Nyanko Pomfanya to. Non fama abonsam ni dogs or move you mundi. Mampon hine jujum no si ah. Mama yampam nya political gimmick. Na die kosi nyina ne se eye impuntu dwuma Kufuor ne ba go miade aba santimemu no opanentoma ma omo ei osi impuntu dwuma akwan ende oso ba ne kingdom mampon oso ba ne kingdom a ekwan akese asfa 13 inch etemu atese mampon hina bomu o hwe akwan thickness ede se onwa ngasa na bomu o tie chiri ene otu bode obu no de bom na pa oso gbe hwe ekwan a o maye ekwan pele Mampon hine nankasa ono na bomu ekwan thickness. Me say Onyankopon fete Ghana fanye eto. Ena proponent edia dansie intenu ntia Santifon tuma MPP no hu bi da infrastructure development ya beye gata. Sa papa we na ote eye Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs. Ena the Ashanti Regional Minister Ebeka Chire Asantifo ahemfu nyina se nananom sika ni ho yentumi nya kwan bia. As a proponent and or catcher say development awohu Ashanti Regional Minister eko omwanko se nkofo ye anim ko catcher say yentumi nya kwan.
Kufuor no brebo mu ni se akwan ne de bibiri ama contractors eno de number ne de enka me van ze enkaya Nenso no sika 70 no aban etimi tua interim payment certificate no do na every finance wa omuni site this is o kakra na say o di ama contract na ye den nti aban na sebe ye ne no ka ye bono so ngeje sika no masan aba site na very the kofa annual contract ekotwe manso contract me contract previous and best trust is over the final asaya fana enyefe enso ke hono ye dia ma contractor already shop wo ye free of wasi abagantando abesi manso contract na ko dia ba besi annual contract over 240 million US dollars budget then am say payment no elkono o shasi free of wasi be badantono eduma no enkoso yi papa nti akwan de ofufo ye wo ha until saban bit me twitwi contractors local your big problem edru ba bia na me akora me am ho ye me mobo because I dey scanning you gutu me wan so fisie yetimi ye kwan ya nka bagwa kame so metina so ni ye ni nyina wi a da chime na moa me free so na mokwa batima ka se ye kwan we na mka ho ye kwan we ya members so ni ma no bebrebe no ohia se no next kasem no ama bebree yak ni hu ai me na bompata hini se ya no mani ye because the town rules up to now yetimi eje ya afi ye request say you terminate na yem fama contract for franya sa de ko happy indodun for akwan ne de
Mampohini tina the regional house of Ashanti regional house of chiefs ma regional minister be catch and say yentumi nya kwan bia ukurum ha sika ni ho enso Mampohini say kwan ya no Asante memu ono nkwa ne kingdom asphalt at the tail to say this is where the problem is, because obi be get away na ohini mu a kese atumi kase sa 40 meter gata into front toma ye nyina enko toma MPP a ene say Jomoro MP no also be di MP wa Asante memu, because Dorcas Afotofi a oye MP e o Jomoro eye bridge a wa ye no ankoba Asante bemu a ankosi esi no oman hema ananka osi esi sa MP no oman hene o senka sa MP no o senka sebio ahemfubi ekoto no, because oye MP in opposition say yen nyina tima kubodwa akohwe 40 fita gata. This is an MP obabesia or opposition the first time in parliament. This is a bridge.
Zu mami Dorcas ego de gazo atufuje njo moranyela zo mami Dorcas ego de gazo iti atufuye moranyela zo mami Dorcas ego de gazo atufuje njo moranyela zo mami Dorcas ego de gazo omo ebutwa njo moranyela zo mami kakra waye Fuadafo school kwada Emma mi tofe Ipelifo nyina se Ye ba tofe Maguru nyina se Ye ni a tofe Tofe Jomolo Afu tofe Rale kele mao Jomoro Anyelazo Dorcas afu tofe Rale kele mao Jomoro Yato ya mayo Afutofe Rale kelema Jomoro Anyelazo Dorcas afutofe Rale kelema Jomoro Yato ya mayo Sakifule asure mane bofule ekinde suaso zakimani chimao asure meblavo asure 419 eshi akole edudu awo akole kala bi akua iye bode akole bode Jomolo yenkulo asumwani misi ye pia ya tupakeni anu nakole bode wamo eba hani Kola badenga ni babi echima ya bwe na kanze yelia isiro to ba wankawa echima na bro elebo wakanyo echima na bo amuma woke echima na bro and this echima me afutofe and this tofe afutofe rala kelema Jomoro Anyelazo Dorcas afutofe Rale kelema Jomoro Yato ya mayo Afutofe Rale kelema Jomoro Anyelazo Docas Afutofe.
There's an MP in opposition. Her bridge or connecting villages. Jomoro MP, Docas Afutofe. Now what Jomoro kana otutiana na wadwini nyejuma. Mekwati say ekwasi afobisu compete Samia Nkrumah osede confused lady onim Samia Nkrumah. No enya opportunity kwa so defending papa ko defending papa. Confused lady. And Jimmy biso MPP ni. This is what we call way our opposition. When I go say Kufuor kobo eja. Na nko frɛ Ghana fo nyina ba say MP way opposition or NDC MP. Your friend Docas Afutofe Jomoro MP no. Now a whole president goes to the Ashanti region. Or Ashanti region or say bridge wakutwani bridge.
Especially when it rains. The completion of this project has come as a relief to us. President Kufuor has opened up the completed 40-meter reinforced concrete bridge for use. Roads and Highways Minister Francis Asensubwache indicates that the bridge and the accompanying road rehabilitation works are tangible examples of government commitment to delivering infrastructure that directly addresses the need of the people.
We are on
40 meter, and 100 meters, 40 meter, a gutter. Share the Obani or Jomro. See the bridge, concrete comb. When you see bridge, insume a from and or build the pillars, thousands of cement, concrete in the water. Amudi same suo no pie. Obechina abeye gata wokumase ma ahemfo twedwa. Emma proponent and expert Mampon hene catch the Ghana for say this is not a gimmick. This is not a gimmick. Inti school e ko ne akasesam ne about doctorate ne ade no. Ade ne ekosian wa abrochire. How can we be entertaining such a mediocre project in the Ashanti region? Ye ne to Abama MPP. Insult to Asantefo. Just say MPP no. Omuwa Asantefo ni bi say ye Jimmy. Na onim de ntia ma MPP yesa no. Ye ne Asanteman ahemfu ni bi ne ama MPP ho kwan. Na se nya ohene kese de se mampon hene etewo e kanfo e 40 meter gata. Nipa na wo form no MPP behu ni se so yo dwan. Se oman hene mampon hene otumfo ni ho no na wo ho. He is so bold and excited to say a 40 meter culvert. Inti it is not a jimmicker. Then MPP no ohun party foot soldier no ohun nipa na ogina keje teto amade se oye kwasia. And no problem no. So you see, when you see the difference, Docas Afutofe adwuma oye no, it is what the government is supposed to do. The government is actually doing an assemblyman job, and an opposition MP in Jomoro is doing a government job. Otoma John Mahama, Toma ne parliamentary candidate. Otoma John Mahama, Toma Jomoro MP, Afutofe, Docas. These are the things we need. Yet to chronomas ya bodam. Ya gina and getting. Let me show you something. I'm sure I did. One story way. Regional chairman na odi MPP ni mu Asante memu no. Mintina busa sa abana okoto no busa ho sɛ de ntina okoto aba. Chairman wontumi na odi MPP fo ni mu Asante memu nyina no. O say Kufuor the traffic light ba the kurom. Kufuor the traffic light ba the kurase. Now they are happy to see red, gold and green. And ntina o se ne kurase fo no to make Kufuor traffic light ba ko. Otuwo bo bi ka kire o say free as one the reason to uncle to aba traffic light. Regional chairman no or no see the chrome for near jet. Yeah, the traffic light about the chrome no more light that traffic light red, gold, green. Now you see where our problem is. If we want to be a MPP for who Ghana for be so much Jimmy, that is why they do what they do. Traffic lights. A whole regional chairman, he's satisfied, say, yeah, they just red, gold, green, basically chrome, the crassy, in Tenunti, and to boom MPP. That is our problem. I have for they see this as normal. In the MPP, they do a cry. Now, I'm not normal analysis. I'm raising issues where to go and speak. They don't consider Ashanti region, say, a region, they are intellectuals or smart. No, they don't do that. se almost share in kura omo de message kwa abontene a Ashanti region e will last. They don't worry about them because with them no MPP who omo say they are not so smart. Omo be too intelligent to understand until they just have to feed them like chicken. And then somebody Ashanti for. This is a whole regional chairman. And this is his reason. Traffic light. Into a chronic problem, you know, a traffic light. A chronic, you know, into a bianco to Abama, Bawumia. Traffic light. Anytime I say, Obu Abos on the class of power, say, I could a smart. The moment Abos or MPP shirt, no, Dani Abwa, I want to mean Vini because I'm to be argument to be. I just send a video of a butcher, Mammy or Casse. KJT near di Jada and San Eba. KJT now do Jada. Na sa Ghana card de Kutano. Na hospital nu and San Eba. Now one and San Ghana card neighbor. With Jimmy. And Oka some chase chera. Sa wo tia bibini a odwen sa wo tan no. Se yaka se wa Jimmy a kire se de wo ka no, de wo ye no, emfa kwan mu. Dwene hu biem. That's all. Enya tenie. Sa meka se wa Jimmy o. It means what you have to do, you are not doing it. Se sebio ukoja wo nan na also pepa wo to no, o pepa wo to wie na wudi a, meka se we Jimmy because that is not right. Se ukuta aduane na also wo to chance mu na wudi aduane no gu form na wudi free form a, meka se we Jimmy. It means your action no, what you are doing no is not right. In this time I so kind of Jimmy kasa because so obako free SH na yare bona ehne de beko. These are things you ask yourself. In this all catch them say, now we do jada ansa na KJT eba. Sebi o misre wo na hospital nu ho ansa na Ghana card na eba. Time na hospital no ho na sebi o card ni wo no na emma wo. Na wankasa ogina ho no wo ye no. Time a wo no na card be ne kutawo. These are things. So you ask yourself, ma'am, ye ma party enjimi ye. We are Ghana ni na o hwe me a. And obi can you got to wait Jimmy review your actions and a review the you got to review opposite cancel. So because of what Jimmy or park at say review your actions, a review, bro for no, and then I go for problem about Ghana no. E bi munti ase. Inti me ba na so wudi diga tema me so wait Jimmy, it means review what you are doing. Don't do it again. Hwe say obedi aduane no chance him. E de obetube de aduane no chance him wo gata ho ba me ndi no gata num. Inti me ka say wo Jimmy just review your actions. Say me ba na sebio watam ebia ade o form now de show num na me ka just say hey jai Jimmy na me just review your action eduane na watam no memfa show num fa to bolem so ni nyina ya ka say we Jimmy mumu bi mu Jimmy a I am saying say I was some year review of your actions they mo ye action review intime mo bia bumfu say ka just say we Jimmy a we are telling you to review your actions. Baby, I know na yaka say free SHS let's review and go for bofu. Ya pese ye ni ye, san ye review ni biem. Yen san hwese bia free SHS ne tie. Na yen hwehwe nyoma bi ye, review. We Jimmy, the twi ani review. Hey you are such a review. You are why are you being a review? Just say ye Jimmy for. You are being a reviewer. Just say yenti review no ene na gina ho ma Jimmy. Enti aga just say stop being a review. And I stop being a fool. And I said, don't be a review. Man, Jimmy for. Do not be a reviewing. Yes, a man be Jimmy for, but we a review of spring. Bro, phone no so am for. Inti, obi say, you can say bad behavior and then cancel no. Stop the bad behavior. You are being stupid. Stop the bad behavior. And just say dying and you cancel. Inti Kajama Hamaka say, yan cancel free SHS. Oh, free SHS bad behavior and kuchemu. But so say reviewer no say bibi wo ha Jimmy ni bia nya ye o say tene no review no. Inti ana ka say we are reviewing. Yes say we are Jimmy for. Brofo de do brofo. Hey, say brofo de opebi obetuma ye no. Ebi a wonte brofo ntira. And obi say gimmick. Obi so beka say gimmick. Mo nyina de baako. Pa man point say gimmick. Obi say gimmick. Ni nyina brofo baako. Andrew etia obi say indigenous. Ni nyina say de enti brofo de open na ye. Enti stop being a reviewee. Men nya boa. A lot of you are reviewers. You are reviewlastic human beings. When Jimmy Atra apeto, and then your friends say you are a reviewlastic human being. Reviewalization. Where Jimmy Atra pro, you are being a reviewalization daughter. Oh yeah, or Jimmy Forba, and then they say reviewalization. I did do what brofo. So I'm for what I say. I review. You're quite dim. Eh, Mamaka bin Jamusha de Bois. Let me show you something. And you see EC, a year EC for BBSC. EC rejects CDD's request to observe elections. You see Electoral Commission for say a year CDD for almost one election be. Me say election way. Obi enwu election way. Se moje enwu e EC wa election way yentumi hu results in da EC for no. They are Jermaine said she would take a back seat. Bossman Asari, sa MPP foot soldier no, on an ebe damage no. Election way, hardly will you hear a Jermaine speak. Bossman Asari, sa MPP card bearing member Bossman Asari. Enkwasiade bi obe organa say yantiana enkwasiade asa kwa ne be no be say kuro no. Bossman Asari say CDD ayenim yeni CDD mama read the story no. Now otie reasons inti omo CDD and cover elections na obebusa won say hey na we omo ye mo ana so omo ye ponche. Deputy Commissioner of Electoral Commission EC in charge of corporate services, Dr. Bossman Asare, has addressed the Ghana Center for Democratic Development CDD after rejecting their request to observe the upcoming elections. Bossman Asare ni EC Jermaine Sam said CDD Oma cover your election from Titiabe sin then say this time omo cover election bia omo observing na omo observe omo pene. Hey, is this a democratic nation? How did we get here as a people? CDD omo we observe elections they would say bibia ekoso jojo omo say that be criteria ho ye mamo nye omo say omo nye. Now read the story I say no moka. In an interview on TV3 on Monday, November 25th or November 25th, Dr. Bossman Asare explained that the EC allows organizations interested in observing elections to apply, but clarified that approval is not automatic. Say, EC for say, do elections are organizations be apply. Apply so we person obe observe say election no mu ye modwuma yi na ye to abani yi so nkofo apply mu but this time dey enye automatic say be ma chance e mo akọ observe elections no. This should tell you something. It should tell you these people are bent on rigging the elections. Jermaine and Bossman mo, they are there for MPP. Now uko anymore say he emphasized that the commission conducts a thorough background check on applicants, including an evaluation of their track record and experience in election observations. I'm say criteria ni say check agency bia organization bia or track record and sebio sibia waye dwuma our election wa me hu but check CDD for nyome mu no so many track record papa bia in election where yakoto abeno the CDD omo need the chance to do what? To go and observe. Say, Jermaine say we are bani man. I say we are bani. You see, I'm more the right to do that. Only say when dangerous. No, my men show the dangerous cry. My men show the part that is more dangerous. We are Ghanaian 120 NPP. I'm protected our bar. Now what's our Ghana in the way Jimmy? Now one pet democracy beam. My men show I debut her. Or say. Tie de almost aye tie interview we Bossman Asare say election aye kwato aba no media houses 12 pe e de be mo kwan say omombe monitor election 12 MPP media houses here 10 muntie Bossman Asare.
What is your plan with observers? And these include local domestic observers, foreign observers, and then the media. What is the plan?
No, the plan is that we've given them the accreditation to be able to observe the elections at all the polling stations in the country. And in this case, we are talking of the 40,648 polling stations. And we know some of them are going to be observing the elections in some particular regions. Some of them also have a nationwide approach where observers have been sent to different parts of the country. Apart from that, we have the media who have also been given accreditation to also observe and report on the election. So they have access to almost all the polling stations we have. However, that of the collation centers will be restricted. Not everyone who has access to the polling station will still have the same access as far as the collation centers are concerned. And this is something the Commission will announce to all the observers so that they will know how it is going to pan out on election day.
I have seen the communication from you in which you said that the observation by the journalists who are supposed to show up at collation centers, you said per constituency, at the constituency collation center, there will be 8 media houses per each constituency. So you are accrediting only 8 media houses per constituency. 3 of them will be TV stations and 5 will be radio stations. And then at the regional collation centers, you would have 12 media houses per each regional collation center, 5 TV stations and 7 radio stations. How did you arrive at the decision to allow only 8 media houses cover the collation at a district or constituency office?
You know, at the collation center, apart from the media and observers, you're also going to have agents of political parties. So, for example, we have 12 candidates contesting the presidential election. So each of the candidates will have their agents at the collation center. Apart from that, those who are contesting the parliamentary, they will also have their agents at the collation center. UC officials are going to be there. So in the wisdom of the commission, the conclusion was that to create an enabling environment for a smooth collation exercise, let's restrict the numbers. And we think that at the constituency level, to have 8 media houses is generally appropriate. And the regional level, 12 media houses, is also very, very much appropriate.
That's your view, but we disagree as media. So I want to know who may have given this advice. Did you, for instance, speak to the Association of Journalists, at which meeting it was decided it's all right to have 8 media houses at the collation center?
We arrived at that conclusion based on our history and the nature of the collation centers. If you are not very careful and you don't manage the collation centers very well, you may end up having a lot of problems, challenges to deal with. So the commission believed that with this particular arrangement, it will create a very smooth collation exercise at the constituency and the regional levels.
Doc, your work is hinged on transparency, and the media gives you the best transparency ever. If the media cameras or the number of media cameras gives you the best transparency ever, why are you blocking them out? And I mean, if you want to reduce numbers, why are you targeting the media and not anybody else?
No, we are not only reducing numbers per se for the media. It's something which cuts across. And you know, we are making the point that you have 8 media houses. Let's look at a constituency like Banda, a constituency like, let's say, Hohoi, another one like Bantaman. You have 8 media houses. We think that 8 should be enough.
Like, where on earth? Ehinna ewiasi ye elections. The media, we count media more the right to cover elections. Where on earth? Where on earth? Ena ye to aba Electoral Commission to because say ma select way, modie regional, ma select way, modie eye constituency. Munna more the right to cover. You know what they want to do? They want to put out numbers Samu Pesa Ghana for GD on election day. Eh? They want to decide the number. On some kind number between trim. It almost select NPP politicians at the radio stations, any TV. What they are going to do is say they are going to give them the numbers to tell Ghana for say, hey, NDC, NPP, we knew or we need parliamentary because the same thing. They want, because you see, now they know they cannot suppress the vote. The people will come out and vote. But almost percent vote they do regional. Media they didn't can't be too trim say MPP we need. So what they are trying to do now, and they say They want to try and put numbers in the system. We will be forced to believe. Because easy, or not to for numbers and to abontin because they need to, at the end of the day, finalize the numbers. But before they go and put their fake number at EC National, almost per se MPP radio stations, Edin Kain, provisional. Because 12 radio stations and not 8 TV stations. Now, rally around one number, say, MPP, this number. Technically, the whole nation has to go with that number. And that is what they want. They want to manipulate or monopolize the number. It is not about anything. And it's not almost select media house on let me tell you. Media house be it is going to work for them. Ebia bakubi and I say be ombe yine film. Send a be omeka oh baku we there or ye different from 8 and not 12 no. Ombe be 2 bia. Omeka say we there ombe NDC affiliated. When 2 come out with different numbers, not 10 come out with different number, they will take the 10. Omo ye media coverage of the election to set to be omo ye no IPAC no. Omoko IPAC then enkwasiafo to say Kofia Palumu no. Any san kwasiafo no meka no omo te wo. It does not matter what Ometwa NDC MPP. Omeka say easy the oye ye. NDC benya ebia one party be to say no. Omoba omo say majority no. So this is the strategy they want to do because Omo said Ghanaians will come to the polling stations. Ghana for are ready and aggressive. Omo said Ghana for will protect their ballot. Now between counting, transferring to regional, they want to change the narrative. What they want to do is say, almost started to say, NPP lead the parliamentary, they are NPP lead the presidential. Now, I'm for Siaka say NPP win elections, no. And it's na NPP for Bakachira must say by 8 p.m. no money on parliamentary. Why are they not worried about the presidential? No, I'm a person of the parliamentary to trim. Say NPP in your number say. Radio ni nyina beka say MPP nya number ni say and so we need presidency and no person in election no they know Bawumia has lost the elections but Bosman Asare mono they have devised means bia they will force the media they will collaborate with the fake media some of them to force a number on you people and no where in the history of the world and they are stopping media from covering an election where on earth and the media an electoral commission selects the kind of media to cover elections. Where? Also, electoral commission. There's no democracy here. Where is the democracy? This is your EC boss on Nante Ghana. This is J Mensa in Ghana. J Mensa Nam Ghana. This is her. Boniben Wedi. Wagokunipa. Or your president. Our Ghana military and then they are so much DJ Mensechi Adanya or your electoral commissioner or Ghana keke under J Mensa's leadership and the media is being selected who CD the munya so munya to cover elections no Jack mama nka bibi nchiramo so to Ghana now dwen say Bawumia ne Kufuor mo adwene pa wo mutirima na wabodam so adwene say election way e be easier wabodam hwe Ghanaians, the young people in Ghana, you need to help the NDC protect this democracy. Hey, we are living in a country where democracy does not work again. Enrichi, once you obi mame. When we say national security, the way omakochi obi mame, the omakoye no, ebetuma ye watch na. I'm telling you. Hey, let us all come together as a people. Let us all go out and vote. Let us all stay and protect our ballot. Let us choose our leader. Hey, ye mistake. They say the things I know. If we don't come together as a people, from 1992, J.J. Rawlings, NDC for the Constitution, by Ghana. Ya tuaba besi hande. There's never been a day the media they have been blacked out. Ye media ne free abatuonim. The moment the media is taken out of elections, it is no more an election. The moment the media is taken out of the elections, you don't have an election. What you are about to go do, you need to go save your country. by voting against the NPP and protecting your ballot. I swear to God. Hey, Boni and Kufuor we dino, they are not prepared to leave power. We will vote them out. And we will insist that the person we voted for becomes president. I swear. Hey? Someone they will say it is a joke. Almost to the point of selecting media to cover your election. You have no democracy again. Me say, the NPP, Mahamudu Bawumia, the Kufuor NPP, Gabi Ochiridakon, Bamti, Jane Mensah Bosman Asari NPP in 2024. And the Uko North Korea, the media will be given access. North Korea. Even when you go to Iran, the media is allowed. Ghana. These are snakes and sons.
Presama wa wakaya no bozi nti yensro hwe kwasia so yetia so pressa the waka no osro sonsono afi we yento kwasia ba before then na aba dance pata party unya ho snake and sons wo one in the back onuba snake and sons wo one in the back wo one in the back adole snake and sons wo one in the back onuba snake and sons wo one in the back wo one in the back onufu kebi onufu ke said that me who Ghana ne dear who ni sika ya frɛ with this year omodi sika kwa kwatwɛhyɛn ama yɛ de yɛse akwa akwarinyen ha Committee ha and now we club that check get no so one man with me and then one said that we am so free back snake and sons what one in the back onuba snake and sons what one in the back what one in the back adole snake and sons what one in the back onuba snake and sons what one in the back what one in the back onufu kebi onubuke ke snake and sons what one in the back onuba snake and sons what one in the back what one in the back adole snake and sons what one in the back onuba snake and sons what one in the back what one in the back onufu kebi
You are still watching With All Due Respect Television. Yeah. Before I call break, my main country Ghana for the NPP, they want to destroy you people. Jane Mensah, Bosman Asari. Hey, these people, they don't care. The reason is that Omo Dibone is here America for the same OBMP. Until right now, no, they are saving themselves at your expense. So what's now say? Obi me bo ho ban a ombekum. Go and vote, protect your ballot. In the history of the Republic of Ghana, ababian baya yakase media house ba kumpontine fie. There's never been any election in the history of this country. An EC. Omusha abaso etumaka se yeyi radio station CB. Omunkwana what the right. Hey, that is dangerous. That is dangerous to our democracy. And let me tell you, si enyina ya sorry, si yamba together, yamfa your political affiliations and tonchain, pettiness in kitinkiti bi, na yanjene Ghana ho enye Kufuor emfri aban mu. Mameka binchiro. Na nado danko Kufuor ope third term ope se osadi president biemu. Obi te se Gabi Ochiridakon ope another 4 to 8 years biemu. Can Oforia tane bamti mo oil fields ni nyina o maton. John Mahama ka kyerɛ mu sɛ bɔne a nkɔfoɔ wei te so no almost sorry a obia yɛ mɛhye no. They are not prepared and they want to use the EC to destroy your democracy. Eh? What they are doing right now, and say, they want to force some of the media to destroy this nation. That is the strategy. What they are doing now, and say, the media no, because now they are going to use the media stations to be throwing out those numbers. The MPP will hide behind the media and they will say, oh, number what in here, radio weka, TV weka, nyina can the same number and they see a winning. The moment he see the results in the bebano, can add the number not to mutrim. They don't want to take the blame for the distraction because let me tell you, say yama all the media houses in Ghana to cover this election and talk about. Say, say yeti kroma, say penifo kroma pa. Otu fo ho meboa. Ya na wo ho. Awonafo hene kese wo ho. Bonofo hene kese wo ho. Eye Dagomba hene kese wo ho. Eye Nzemafo hene kese wo ho. Yawo so many regional house of chiefs or Ghana, 16 regions in your regional house of chiefs or. Yawo the national house of chiefs or jaho ho de dia no. On say asem we en how mo. Yes. On say you statesman or Ghana. Your Kufuor or Ghana. On say asem we en hano. Your ex military officers we revere. On say we nyina Ghana. On say we say we nyina. They are quiet. Your asofo mpenifuo. Ebiatini omunsa oba omiaso. Omu nyina okurum ha. They have seen this. They are all quiet. I swear to God. Ghana say yanka ye ho ambom. Na ye nyina yanko ballot. Na yanko 20 MPP. Enjina ho ankan protect yaba. Our democracy will be gone forever. Ekrowe, Rwanda will be better than us. I'm telling you. We will be worse than Liberia. I know sometimes, you know, very naive people to me because Ghana de Onyankopon kro. The moment you hear a pastor or any Ghanaian say Ghana de Onyame man na bibi ntumi mbemuno, sa nipa no naive. Sa wutie software obie na no ka say Ghana de Onyankopon kro. Abone semu ntumi nsi or naive about the religion the Bible ne kutano no. Because Bible ne kutano no ntokwa ene this our religion ne bae. Maybe you don't know your religion. Quran no nipa bi kontokwa ene save sa Quran and the Bible no nyame asem no. People had to fight. They had to go through as an era where this religion we are all basically proud of. Some people had to sacrifice to keep it. So there's nothing where we are saying you get it easy. The religion now woman will say Christoni yen krimonia through that no onyankopon tie usufre no obi na de ne moje twaso. Some people sacrificed. Some people had a journey of their life. Go through fight with chariots. Fight with people they don't know. Lose friends, family to get your religion where it is. So your mistake. Now you say democracy na ikuta no. It is automatic and definite. And that the actions of some people influence you are a fool. I'm telling you. Say, Oti Ghana, we are penyini, we are sofo, we are young Ghanaian, we are now you say Ghana, the democracy you are holding, a nipa nekuta democracy no. The democracy we are enjoying today, I will be on we no a nipa. Say yamfan she nipa papa nsema election way, that will be the end of all of us. And sometimes people think say it is a joke. It is not. I know some people think say it is politics. It is not. What you are seeing now is deliberate. You see, the ECJ Mensa, what they used her to do in 2020, no, she still thinks say Ghana for are timid. Ghanaians can't react. So who TV so ya bought tear gas manipa bibiri dwane. Yabonipa 82, Yenhodi Obia accountable. She lives with us. She sees these things. So sometimes not if ya or the boss mamutanasia, Omokachromo said, these people are cowards. We have the military that will protect us. We have the national security that will kill for us. So why don't we keep doing what we're doing? Because only Omaya Bonina could see a point they don't know how to go back. And they have taken sorry. They have taken the silence of Ghanaians to mean it's a Ghana for Jimmy. And you see, when you are filled with power, it is a point in your life. I know who will be a one champion or a coward. Normally, when people haven't tasted real power before, now time power be to say obi say Jane Mensa and any boss man. Now okono who soldier for left and right, soldier for tenekamu, okofia, soldier for gardener. I na nitimuno. Ohun a normal Ghanaian on the streets. Okasa bibra ohun is say or a coward. And one yes smarter et say oni abrofote. Say one kasa oni abrofote no. One ya very smarter sa abrofo sound. Say oni ebi before na tia. Onya very smarter say ebi before sound until you meet obia oni abrofote. Until you meet obia oni ebi before te. Especially so you Ghana nina oni broni nete at the same. There are so many things you don't see say the lifestyle of Ovi Abrofo, the way they do things at home, no, you yourself, no, you don't even know. Say there are some things say it has changed you until maybe you meet a Ghanaian or you are around other Ghanaians. A hona one kasobenya sa awareness then we say no. These are things and I'm beginning to say it's supposed to be normal. But when I'm with my people, it's not. But I don't even know. So sad day we cry no mean to me nyebiem. And I'm not saying say Abia Usha Ghana for they are doing something bad. I'm trying to let you know say utna be more to a point when it's changing you don't see it. And you see that is where a year obi to say Bosmanasari any Mensa, that is where they are now. They believe, especially Bosmanasari believe, say, Nipa do say and bit to my charge, bit me, aye bibi or Ghana, ma Ghana, kebi me kebi na say. They don't see it. They don't do money to for my omun say no. Because so you need back actually to no botua, nipa ni be jamming. So they don't see the seriousness in what they are doing. So they have taken Ghanaians to be foolish. They are timid. They cannot react. Until they are taking a liner. They want to help the government rig. Because they know the consequences at the end of the day. Omu ebo nipa tuwo ayawaso West Wagon. Yanka obi wanka. Nipa ewu ema omu kodi bonene da hone yete Ghana. 2020, the supervised an electioner, you ku nipa 8. Obia anki obia so. So what is going to make them think, say 2024 when they do these things, something is going to happen to them. It is only you. This woman, Jane Mensa, or you evil. She has been consumed with power. Power, abedini trimwa to the point they say, oh, who's a Ghana near wua? She doesn't care. And if we don't sit back and reflect where we are coming from, and what you have gone through to get to this point, I swear to God. Sa Liberians say you no more Ghana, you don't continue Bujumbura. Now you take Ghana join some who are mobile. And no more royals or chrome or more this year. No, we will look around. Yahumbe mobile chumina. JJ Rollins catch the Ghana for any NDC for especially. Principles are very important. When you move away from your principles, if you don't take care, you can even kill your own daughter. When you move away from your principles, so when Nyabutsa, what made you know, you will destroy it. Principles are very important. At a point, or remind the NDC for say, the principles now you take part way no. Do not move away from that principle. Because you see, The moment we as a nation, we move from that principle, which is the democratic principle, to respect the rule of law, to make sure things like elections are transparent and the media have the right to cover. And then we as a people to have the right to know or to pick who leads us. When we deviate or move away from those principles, we can never get this nation back. And when you see things like this, now easy catch will say, office and select media, it is dangerous. Your democracy has been cut into half. And the American government through the US embassy released a statement. Ghana for say this government is bad. They want to destroy your democracy. And they said it in a technical way. Oman can plainly. But so if you are smart, now we read the letter now. Omo catch them say the leadership no mudimusuno. There are some people in there who have bad intentions. And that what they can do to help you as a nation is to inform you and is to close their borders to such people who don't want to protect your democracy. It has gotten to the point where 10 days to elections, your EC boss are soldier for trying or say or tonight Electoral Commission as select media houses are on the cover elections. So NDC new, so MPP new, so Ghanaian, a nation is supposed to have a principle, and there's something called natural principle. When it comes to democracy, and you're one way, a reciprocal. Nipa mienu or them. Now I say you're practicing democracy. One should not have too much favor than the other. So where the body are, you boom mienu a say ma we have, near ma we have. The moment a body nipa ba kupebe di ni nyina aka say a democracy no. This one obey to me across the line abaha. Sorry. Obey to me across the line abaha. Across the line baha. Obey try say we'll take this guy out. And in the process, trying to take this guy out, they will roll. They will destroy this guy's settlement. They will roll back and come to this guy's to settlement. They will destroy it. They will end up killing each other. They will not have a settlement. We need to understand. We all have to be scared. It should ginger every single Ghanaian to understand, say, Abana Yekotono. It is between we, our democracy, and Kufuor and its group of criminals who want to destroy the democracy. Majority of you Ghanaians want to find that. Yani tu kwa ni young kakra. We hustled on our own. So what's not other countries so that you will protect your democracy, you will protect your nation. Me took coin first time to South Africa. Nasike kutami $11. Yeah. $11. A very good female girl being at the mommy. So date grabbing maybe or say why I think if she's watching me in Kumasi. $11. And I'm the 2 coin free Ghana. And the $11, it wasn't $10 and $1. It was singles. You have not lived in other people's country before. You don't understand how to protect a democracy. So what you say? Now, the Kufuor and ND's MPP for we are, you will quickly get your card and vote against them. I know me. I say most of the people in Ghana no want to continue to be my so that. You have not gone through anything. You have not seen the other side of you not being home. Make us say you are hustling in other countries. God being so good, we are here, we are settled. We've been able to buy our houses, we have been able to buy our properties, we're good. But somebody somewhere who start a question, I saw the catch or no. Because so you say democracy you will not understand. Kufuor, he wants another term. Gabi Ochredakon, he wants another term. Rebecca Kufuor, Bawumia Samira Bamti, Ken Oforiata, Bedie Tuo. Hey, all these people want another term. They want to rule again. They can only rule again when all of us give them that opportunity. They will get to rule us again and take our democracy away when we allow it. For an electoral commissioner to sit in the electoral commission and say, I have selected NPP media houses to cover the election. Our democracy has been cut into two. Now, JJ Rollins Kachiremo, and principles are principles, and it cuts across. Let us not go back to baby a free buy. Because ye brave and son ye do 79. Ye brave as a nation and son ye 81. Ye 82 come 83. Ye brave to come to 1992 to get a Bible, which is our constitution to protect you and I. All these people today, I almost say, they want to destroy democracy. They were not around. Most of them were out of this nation. Nana Kufuor has never been affiliated to Ghana.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with. And they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past.
This is true. At this point, it does not matter the political party awum. Mumu bi muti abrochire momba wo Ghana. Mobusafo Ghana, mo maame nom, mo papa nom. Agiten, most of you, including myself, we will lose family. All because a political party wants power so desperately. We have crossed that point where it is about NDC MPP. We are at a point where it is about all of us coming out to vote against the NPP. You might not like me, but when you are dead, you cannot dislike me. Tie. You might not like me. Why do you say, the Kasama NDC? That's fine. But when you are dead, when your daughter is dead, when your mother is dead, when your father is dead, and you yourself, you lost everything, you cannot dislike me. We need to understand we are at a point. We have people in this country, they are hiding behind democracy to take away our democracy. In Kufuor, we debone. The Ayen Wahano enye personal. It is not against individuals. The Ayen Wahano, it is because some people take every Ghanaian and that constitution for granted. This is not the first time a political party has come to power, but this is the first time that we have seen people abuse the constitution. And abuse it to a point where you and I, we are suffocating. We don't even look like Ghanaians again. When you go to the Supreme Court, you cannot trust anybody there. Today, Parliament, the NPP, they have tried everything possible to take the power of Parliament away. They take parliamentary proceedings to Supreme Court for Supreme Court to say, yes, NPP, it is for you. We have a president who, under his tenure and his vice president, 8 people were killed in one election. The 2 of them, they have refused to apologize to any Ghanaian. These people have basically run down, almost say, a kurunisi kasem nabesi from team. Today, you cannot trust some military men. A whole kennel. Yaboni Dean, the biggest opposition party in Ghana, abeye a whole press conference about police, soja penyini, a kennel. A friend of Kennel Poku said he's hoarding military weapons. He is helping a political party destroy our democracy. Nobody has a problem. And this Kennel, he was in charge of recruitment before he was moved to where he is. He has recruited people who murder people on the streets of Ghana into the Ghana Police Service before he was moved to the Kennel. A whole political party about Bontina Beye, a press conference about Sojani Penyini. They did not mince words. They said the things he was doing and he's still doing. Weapons that he's taking from the military armory. Ordema thugs to go and kill during elections. Stuffing ballot boxes. We live in this country. No elder has spoken. Sofubian question is, why hasn't the military responded to this? This should tell you that we are in a country where people want to take that democracy from you. A whole kennel, a political party that is bigger in this country, a whole press conference. No military person from the Ghana Armed Forces has responded. It should tell you something. It means that this kennel can today give instructions for 200 people to be murdered. Because the Ghana Armed Forces that we thought say, at least, they will react and take action. They said they don't care. Who is your protection? And where is your protection? Why never born who bind? Let me tell you something. I am more muting to amuno. I am my junior sent to Kwesi Ebisi wa Accra nkwa. Mobe bre and San Accra for bre. When they start to fight, and tokwane estatifri nkurase and San Abakrum, semen kanchirewa. Because omo mudi boneno, e yewurem sebio e ho na omo bo mu ncheche. They start from the back, then they start to dominate and close down. Into Virginia will say, "Ye can't we are crying Kumasi for asema. You are not being wise. These people are dangerous. The MPP, Jane Mensah, Bosman Asare, they are dangerous people. Let's not underestimate them. Their actions alone should tell you so omo dibone, and they are not ready and willing to leave power. Nobody should think, say, these people are willing to leave power. No Ghanaian should underestimate the NPP. Nobody in Ghana, not even a toddler, should get up and say, NPP dear. Don't ever do that. We need to come together as a unit, as a nation. We need to collectively come out and vote them out. Vote for NDC to make sure they win these elections. I swear to God. Hey, we cannot hand over this problem to the NDC. They cannot fight it. This is calculated. This has been put together by the military, the national security, the Jubilee House, the government, and the vice president. This has been made to work. All these people, the only thing they fear is our number as a people, our population, our number as Ghanaians. That is the only thing they fear. But the moment we all coil in and think, say, it is against NDC, you are done. At this point, Ghana near Ghana, Ghana near we say wo oya obamam oya ogbadwemba a ope se otena Ghana asumdwe, you need to have a rethink about how wokoto abano. What you are seeing is not a joke. Let me tell you people. No Ghanaian should think, say, the NPP will get up one morning and say, John Mahama will win your power. Nobody should underestimate NPP. It is when we go out and give the NDC the needed vote, the overwhelming 90% full vote, they cannot do anything. Some MPP this and this, they will not give you power. And do you know what Kufuor and Gabimu, the intentions they have? Yeah, she party say aye juma she campaign, she campaign. A bachelor said they don't care who. They are waiting for the 7th to kill. They just think say you Jimmy. She party also in power. She campaign. See, so they don't care. They don't have any message. They have the belief, say they can intimidate all of us and run through us. This is a party also power. Omeka bibin cheo na to abama no. Ohun de ogina hoye. Ohun kwasia babi de ogina hoye. They don't care. Because omunya eye indication be any assurance be from military no ho. Every national security they can pa and is so sure. So they don't even bother. They don't even care. Oma ye be da. And they believe say Ghana for your timid. Ye Jimmy omututu ba ko obi abedwane omewia boxes edwane. That is in their head. And intina, we all need to stick together. Come out in our numbers. Yempia bontene metwaba. Ye wia ye nyina yenkofunkam ne yenkan. So, mameka bibin chiro Ghana mrem. Nobody in Ghana Obi catch us national security for take part in election. Obi ba police station because of national security kuno. There's nothing like national security or monitor elections. Nobody in Ghana. So police station. Na obi ba na okuta eye gota phone. Na say or national security. Ya suma ne say monitor election kuno. There is nothing like national security monitoring elections in Ghana. It is strictly the police. The Ghana Police Service. It is the police that is supposed to monitor and make sure there's security at polling stations. It is not the work or the job of national security. They are going to hide behind what they call national security. They will come to polling stations and they will use their thugs to say, we are from national security. They are lying. No national security. Ghana mrebia mo bia national security bia ho kwan say on monitor election. No. National security for enyo mo no hwe elections so. It is only the Ghana Police Service. Military until the police ato omo nsafre omo. So police in turn and sanfre military. So military officer biba police station or your cromfo. Until the police omo ye announcement catch Ghana say ye beto ye nsafre military mama ba. So police enter woman sanfre military. So military officer bia onye sojani. We need to, you see, we need to understand, baby, we are at a very slippery area, a dangerous. And you see, this guy, you see him like that, Kufuor, on him say of free power, nobody will care about him again. He will die lonely. He is not ready to leave power. Eh? All these years, Adi Kufuor have enjoyed in Ghana politics. No? What this guy has enjoyed in Ghana politics, it is tough for him to leave the power. And yes, we know he has stolen a lot of money. He knows he has money, billions. Nema, ne yirenom, oma to toda abruchire, oko the islands, Gabi de nim, oma. They just need that power to feel relevant. Onim say, so o release that power na mamwa, he will die early. And you know, he himself knows he will die lonely. He wants to hold on to that to feel important. This election, an election for him to rule behind the scenes for another 4 years or 8 years. Don't see Bawumia as somebody who can be president. Abra Kufuor, MPP, Kufuor Tiasie. No. And they have deliberately yi Gabi munyine free picture nim omo pese mu refi bone ne krono a omo abo ewudi a omo di nti omo anom wo forefront in the Kufuor's government no and they omo take back seat and ankwasi aforo no mo ekire no Samia Wuku kojo ponkroma sa asenso boache sa Samuel Abugina kwasi aforo no omo de omo be nim the strikers nankasa akodi ekire and almost defendants in Mbra. Your bobo on the toneta. Strikers ni na beba. They have not gone anywhere. Dan Kuromamo Krono, Omonko baby o. Missy one woman, Omunina te. And they are doing things behind the scenes just for that power again. Some mistake. Now mutam to me ma Bawumia. Mutam to me ma Kwawi. Hey, this guy is over 80 years. He's got nothing to lose. We or mental problem. Onya normal. Obetuwa boutu ochna on kai. I'm telling you. Obetuwa my instruction yekunipa. He wouldn't remember. So people like that, you need to be very careful about them. This guy is evil. This guy is dangerous. Mama mom da da. Na free SHSB, omunim say they just want to buy the power from you. So all the to me make Bawumia now able to Kufuor in same say team. Yeah. Mamen chawa debi. Ya de betina ha ye beka no kre na kire mo. Baby Amoduno, and your political party issue. It is about voting for the party that can take power. It is going to the ballot to tell yourself, say, Unim Bibi, Mempe NDC, Nanso, from the Emi Memanti, Kufuor, we are here for the past 8 years, ne Diomunya Omobayenti, Mame Fama NDC. At least, why you answer for there? Yeah? Enya munyina na modo NDC ena mo pejo Mahama asem. But at least o time jo Mahama kura oba de on time no. So o time jo Mahama kura wo yire on time no. Because you don't want it to get to a point that obi gina wo so okasa wo yire opening san benkum na opening sanifa yentwa left na yentwa right. O mpese obi be gina oba so e de se kan wo ni yemu. Eyi ni yemu ade aka se wo de wo ye hu se wo ye party we ni. You don't want that to even happen. Mumudodo amote Ghana intokwa sikima amokwen. I want to ask, especially as Santifor Dodo and the intokwa si wo Ghana amokwen. Muni epubia mukofa ship ako. Muni airport bia etu mude makwa abruchiri street. Ehena muko sirema kofa Burkina. Na siremu fo no mo wato na wenya ho akofure mako Burkina. Moko de elibo akofa de enzimafo no ho na enzimafo no mo wato mo na wetuma fa ho akọ de Cote d'Ivoire. Anamu betu toma fa Accra ko awonafo no ho aka chem so omoma mo besene ko Togo. These are things you think about. Say Tim Ghana ye na egu ase ha. Ye nyina ye nchene. And these people, the MPP, they are giving you the signal. In the history of the Republic of Ghana, ya censor and I say ya black out media in the history of this country. This is an era where people have media stations, bloggers, people are making things transparent. Over America elections, Donald Trump and Kamala, they met bloggers. Yes, they had bloggers at their corner at their events. They met them and spoke to them. They know what they carry. I'm telling you. Go and do your checks. The Kamala campaign, there was a blogger corner. Bloggers in the Oho. The president was going there to talk to them. They know what they carry. In 2024, by elections, we're going to catch them say, select media. We should not allow this to go on. Majority of impeniform DH and omudi enim oma disappoint here. At least enyeko ehu se Kufuor mu nyina no, it is about their interest. It is about their party. Se Ghana be share, they don't care. At least the abehu kakra no no. Ahemfuni bi wo ho a, it is about what they will get. It is not about the protection of our democracy. Asofo bi ameyehu se enyo mu nyina na do Ghana. But who, enemy, we can protect the Ghana we want. We can protect this country by putting aside we party. For once, we should make a decision at the interest of Menewo. The NPP is dangerous. Nana Addo Dankwa Kufuor, until you people give power to John Mahama and John Mahama is sworn in, he's still dangerous. Nana Addo Dankwa Kufuor, Gabi Ochirda Akon, Bedi Etuo, Oforiata, Bamti, Sa MPP Abanwe until Semobe swear John Mahama as president on the 7th of January. They are dangerous people. Samotu Aba 7 December, you still have to be on guard. These are crazy, dangerous people. Even after swearing in John Mahama, so we near 3 months or 4 months, you should be on guard because they have the plans to be coup after 4 months of elections. I have heard Gabi on phone having that conversation. They still insist that John Mahama kura winia between January and March they will do a coup in Ghana. So you people should not underestimate anybody. Don't underestimate these people. They are minimuno. Me kano mi show we so a man time be below Ghana o me so o mu yem.
Ya kana se wantia ye jao ehani ya betro mampam oso ntie so dogo binwa bem mampam oso ntie nani amuka nyina guna swati mube swara mampam oso ntie mube swara Mampam, also until once upon a time, animal called Mampam. Any king where them go bring him. Mampam said that king know the force. Tiger was a king. Mampam said he know the force. Elephant come. Mampam, some better than you. The peaceful creature panda. Mampam said I want to know the force. Lion became a king. Mampam said I want to be the worst ever. Monsomeria. Mampam now become a king. All the crawling animals, everybody everybody become minister. Ya turn ya color TV. Ya dibia so sort of black and white. Oh my equality. Oh my titi apan some cry. Oh my ni my Chinese yo. Oh my so. Paso auntie. So dogo bi nwabem. Paso yo. Nani amuka nyina buna swati. Mube swara u. Mampam. Paso auntie. Mube swara su. Mampam. Paso yo. Mampam wetete se. Omani su onedi ojineni. Na ojanu webiemu no. No just wajana na bia su webiemu. Mampa mu abobosia chanu ohini bia watuna kunya no so pen. Ye umuni odeye amim sam ni akasi sam kwa. Ya to ayanto yet your maimu tisama frafo areho sakio tujini oje tuono na odi tuono yeah. So dogo binu abem na mampam no so ntie no so dogo binu abem mo be sware u mampam osonti Babylon swantene ho ehone taya yetini suono Emra ye kaizayon Samra bejiane No hosu continue so ehone diense nko sensenia Nebede ya 20 jejum ananafo asase so
You are still watching with all due respect Extra Version. My name is Kevin Taylor. One of my guys in Ghana, the airport. There's somebody who was on a flight right now, United Airlines from the United States. I friend Kevin Taylor. The people thought it was me until they have taken him to the serious fraud office. A deal. So a flight from the US, United Airlines, about Ghana, in Ray, and there was somebody on the flight, a friend of Kevin Taylor, and they have sent their people to go pick the person up to the serious fraud office right now. Now, you see, I feel the pain in the heart of the NPP guys. Obi after the plane Eba Ghana, your friend Kevin Taylor and T matching it in the serious fraud office right now as we speak. Kotoka. Because they thought to say it is me. So they have to go in and arrest the person. Intending to be for Kevin Taylor be more Ghana. Let me pick phone calls. Jimmy too much. Nah. I'm going to pick calls. Nah, your phone show no. I'm going to submit to my for 1 or 2. That means for Jumadi no embra the end. Where Jimmy rather yanko. Mudi security asham kwasi phone sem. Hey, Jimmy too much. All right. Calls. Mamenfa 1 or 2 ni ampon. Mame has a call beba. Call Bena Ebasisia. Guy na watching wa airport. Munja man nko. Me issue live. It is not me. So allow the guy to go home. We beg you. Ayobia, your friend Kevin Taylor. Enyamia. And also the Kevin Taylor. So you guys should allow this gentleman to go home. Munja nkwasi adena moye no Ghana hono. I am on air. I am not in Ghana. Hello, caller.
Hello. Hello.
Go ahead, boss.
Hello. Yeah. Me de kakam pesa me kane se nifa no ba na omkaza Kevin Taylor no. Now, Omonim say we American citizen that they can't touch these people as comebacks.
Let's just discuss what's on table today.
Oh, okay. Okay. the campus mechanics Ghana from Kotuma NDC na omo plans MPP for afano omo ntumi enye eno ano.
But I say thank you very much. All right, I'm in for call another line. So hello caller. Good evening. Yes, go ahead.
Good evening, Pacho Bibiaboko.
I'm good.
Yeah, thank you very much for your great work you are doing for Mata Ghana. Jimmy Semina ye kano. Yeah, just said now nipa no or your twin brother na. Do you look like the
let's
guy?
Just talk about and then Mr. Let's forget about the airport.
Anyway, Mate. Only baby, if any say James no. The question I was asking, just me when you now so. The question I'm asking is say, James no, your only duty say obey select the media for election now because that is not their duty. So I don't know how. Ghana for be allow say James ne ono be choose the media no I don't know twa omo kan no be stations ne ma omo media omo kita oman no you are selecting for what now we are waiting so dey be church na na hwe say asem we ebe ko ana say ye be bi fa ho.
Thank you very much. All right, thank you. Hello caller.
Bibio.
Yeah, Bibio, go ahead.
Bibio. So, like you were saying, this Ashanti, when there's a war now, unless they all go and sit on Kufuor wheelchair and fly somewhere else.
Oh, I'm sorry, Money. I thought I was speaking a call on the other side. Try and call back. Hello, caller. I thought I was speaking the other phone. I'm sorry. Boss, this one is my fault. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. You're losing caller. I'm in for another caller. Hello, caller. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, I can submit you.
Yeah. Kevin, good morning, brother.
Yes, sir.
The woman is say, yeah, but we the other nana accounts, no. So my imagine account for a MPP. I imagine some masum gay magana.
Kasa.
Hello.
Yeah, it's you, Kasa.
We the different tribes. We after them. You be train woman. Baby, don't be far be see akọ sabrochire o. Ye wa if said the ekoso nyina yenim womu a omumu a efri omuba. The ekoso Ghana nyina yenim ba bi efri ba. Yenim womu e soja gu Ghana. It we the different tribes no. We are waiting for them.
Thank you very much. All right, thank you. Hello, caller. Ghana some bebree mobile. I don't know, but I feel bad for Ghana. I don't know for a reason. Me feeling very bad for Ghana for some reason. I don't know. I feel bad for you people. One more Ghana, and I have family in Ghana. It's terrible. I feel very bad. It's not good. Hello, caller.
Hello, Tabia Bawala.
Good morning, Auntie Monica.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where you may pay your man. After me pay me mukum kasna me catch one woku vote. Mada kukumia davao to bejo da kajo mama patogio katala homa milo katara hu ameko vuma no gamiko dala vuma ameko kakaji no gamiko da kakaji vote na we here na mya ho Ghana. Listen there, Madam Catchamonco from the day. All your ladies, na gentlemen, are one in your one from Kukanam bro, or be a lad, the other one in a full car, one from them full car, no one or two, no one to make each mono, Nayan Ghana, your face war.
Thank you. All right, thank you very much. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Pacho Michamu.
Majo.
Eda was sending Juma Power. First of all, this is my first time I'm very grateful saying them at Timianya Menokasa. They may kind of say we are outside Ghana no. We see how vulnerable Ghanaians
when they are dead,
the only thing Ghanaians can do.
Yeah.
They don't see it.
They don't
because
see it. No, they don't see
sometimes it means to say, hey, like you people just let things pass. Like I said, they don't know, like they don't see the value of like wherever that, and I say they don't know what's going on around them. But Boy say the NDP should be very strong. Try put Ghanaians together with them.
na yenji a democracy because me I don't even feel like what am I going to do in Ghana? I don't see the point. Like,
yeah,
because there is nothing going on that, like, for the past 8 years, Ghana has retrogressed so badly. Like, who are Bontina Osha? But then me say, Missy Mejumem, Obi away fi Ghana, but maybe 1 month. Then they are still defending MPP. Let me catch you saying,
Ghana side beneko.
I don't want to.
Ghana side beno mukoye.
But you're by UK, maybe UK.
I'm ba Ghana hen omoti Ghana hen omo wine for Ghana.
Oh, but your main chantro, most of them are Asante for main chantro. And I one thing is say you can see those people no omo fear crowd. Like obi the first time waba Accra near say obefa plane aba like airport aba Abrochi. So if you see them, the way they reason, the way they talk, we won't say like me to be some now when you me a small boy na ube advise me no. Mum na doing this way.
It's tough, right?
Me still be pony. It's so like believe it. Like sometimes you don't even believe. Say like sometimes it means
yeah.
We see 24 hours economy. Me know ye Juma night. Me catch us 24 hours in the bay. The same person will tell you that it's not gonna work. Now, I'm saying you are here working 24 hours. It's some people that started, they say 24 hours. You are working in the system. You are saying it's not going to work in Ghana. Like, how do you reason beyond that?
Thank you, boss.
It's so sad.
I appreciate your call.
Thank you very much.
It's tough, man. Man. Hello, caller.
Hello, Mr. Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Mr. Kevin, if when you President John Dramani Mahama said moving Koma, which mean country say like before say but true like abano on live television like entire travel na umbrano mbaki kanina yini na fi once and for all.
Boss, because let me be very honest. I know how you feel about this. Obia Onim sa Samda Mahama Subiano, Obi or Kebin Debia Oboa. It's a lie. They know. Mahama is not supposed to come on TV to come and convince. Otis say Obi ka asema atu Mahama. So now when him say try. Nipa na okan onim say try. Say Obi ende ka asema to Mahama so. Say Mahama na edum so baya. Onim say Mahama na edum so baya. Enti saadi ane kware. Let's take it out. Your unkofo bi o Ghana. They deliberately idea they enjoy doing. So I'm say nipa, I say Mahama. Mahama is not supposed to prove himself to anybody or a group of people. It is up to us, Ghana.
Secondly, could you believe that the last time Namini will be no more today about this tema port like I don't know like the person is still insisting that no tema port was sold by Mahama like.
Kind of mentality. Yeah, they believe in it. And it's a waste of time to try and talk to a foolish man or a stupid person. It will make you to look stupid. That's what I'm saying. You know the truth. This is not the time for Mahama to justify himself to anybody. Mahama is not supposed to come on TV and say the kafa we are draw. Say for the past 8 years, as Mahama will be an they know. That ben out is original stage aka in some of kind 2016 after Mahama what's Makabi because they know. Let's not even go there, boss. Thank you very much. All right. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Patron Frefi, you are from me, Charles. Now, Kevin, the person me can say letter commission we know a tribunal set by send this for any enforce. One say say abano. Ebuakim on my research be who say Ebuakim na say for them by Adrian. We say about me call Kumasi so could be for 2 weeks or could be 2 weeks no. Omo who we know or say the 4 days can and the one person me ya say Kevin Hana started in one patch or the Sidamika no omo per se omo some percentage go Kumasi. No mo say nya percentage no Kumasi a omo be win this election.
Yeah.
And media is now omo select mo Kumasi Kumasi or the Omako Kumasi collection center honomono. Omo no figures as ebia say MPP na ebia be 60,000 60% to Kumasi. No more for the media in say omo ka say MPP be na 70 75% to Kumasi. So far, NPP near 75% to Kumasi, there automatic NPP have opportunity to win. And it's strategy now Kumasi any Eastern region. Now, we say electoral commission. Yes, and because almost per percentage be Kumasi. Normal year that percentage in research on my United say they are not going to get that kind of percentage. And you know, almost person almost 30 side trap way. Now, Kumasi, Kevin, do you believe it's one minimum station you need that?
Mameka, we've been checking Ghana for. Messiah, should we do this? Mr. P, should we do this tomorrow? The numbers from 2008 to 2024. Mahmoud Baumia, he cannot cross 61% in the Ashanti region. On to me. Mahmoud Baumia. So crosses 61, we are banim. Yeah. So we'll follow Ghana politics. And Ochan, we will take our time and break things down for you to understand. Mahmoud Baumia. Nanado Dankwe Kufuor. Number of the bar 2016. Technically in the history of NPP. And then the highest. And yet the first and the second against Kufuor 2004. But I can tell you on authority. Mahmoud Baumia cannot cross 61% in the Ashanti region. On to me that. He can't. So Baumia crosses 61 and the election has been rigged. Yeah. For 2-3. Mahmoud Baumia cannot cross 61%. John Mahama NDC should fall between 29 and 31%. That's where they have to be. Yeah. Mr. Utiemia, Ochna, Yababeye, Ejumebi Achiro. You understand? And I'll use their own figures to prove to you. Mahmoud Baumia, MPP, almost decorated and most sold candidate in the history of NPP, Kufuor. Mahmoud Baumia can never make Kufuor's number. Enti, Nanado Dankwe Kufuor Oba 2016, in his second term, he dropped about 4 points. Mahmoud Baumia cannot cross 61% in the Ashanti region. So, trust 61, your election, yeah, he can't. That is why they are panicking. And their own national security over conducting 11 surveys while crossing 61%. They know Baumia cannot cross 61%. Hello, caller. Hello,
Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Kevin.
With you.
I like your submission. It's very perfect. But I want to tell you something. You see, NDC, if they are going to win this election, they should revisit 2008. They should revisit 2008. The tactics NDC used to win that election. That's what is going to go on. It's not all about election. It's about guerrilla taking over power from MPP. That's how it's going to be dirty.
Thank you very much. All right. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Good evening. Kasamitio.
Kevin, where is this like you Asante for no mukaino? So that unfortunate say you are papa for woman. Now one bomb paya na was you or Ghana. Look, the north. You are Burkina Faso, the Gombes no. Omo grandfather neko Burkina Faso, be Burkina Faso. So the Gombes called the Moshis their grandparents. And the Moshis, they don't joke with Ghana. Moshis bebre wa Ghana. So omo kasa na kwete said that the Gombe the Moshi it say Asante. So there is a war. The Gombe, the Northern, they have where to go. The Burkinabes will embrace them. The Eastern region, Volta region, the Togo is there for them. Togo and Benin is there for them. Western region, Abricos, omo for them. And country the whole country, all the tribe, Bina Ashanti for but it's so unfortunate. You papa for now, a bunny for now, a cover one. And to then say, wow, Ghana for now, they cannot go to any country. The Nigerians are waiting for them. The Ivorians are waiting for them. Burkina Faso because the president now in Burkina. To say na problem ba omo mutum ye betu to say na not venture cry because not for they don't care trophy they will deal with them.
But I say so what you've seen, a very delicate. A very delicate. And I don't need say nipa bi no mo be kire no. There are so many people who have outlets. Yani e wo form ha no, ye ni bebi akọ. Ewo ni ba ni be wu ne kase. Enti ani adwin say titru yani ahemfo na ye wo Akan region ha na ya adwin say ya din NPP nya de omo ye no. Etitin obi ani obeso ohini bia wa pakan mu. Ohini bia betu ne nemu mrika. Mahamudu Bawumia cannot make 61% in the Ashanti region. He can't. Alam Kshemantin is in the picture. John Dramani Mahama, Akamfo Santifo Munimu Nyansa, any Amanfra for Moa Santimemo will never make a mistake to vote for Bawumia. So we follow Ghana politics. That is why they are panicking. They know Bawumia cannot cross 61%. They know. Bawumia can never cross 61. Hey? In the elections, Bawumia Jimia obe make the same numbers or make here during their primaries. 39. Between 36 and 39. That is where Bawumia will stay in the elections. They know. They have done their research. They have done everything. Mahamudu Bawumia in the Ashanti region uncrosses 61%. He can't. And until I'm sorry, I'm Kofi Boakye atem with silly hosts ni nyina. That's what I'm saying. Every Ghanaian should be part of this election. Every Ghanaian. We're NDC NPP. We're Ghana against the NPP that wants to kill us. Because you see, ahimfobi, impenifobi, asofobi are behind the NPP to destroy this nation. Until see, enemy to us. And the enemy are to us and say, "Betuaba, near ya buying with you." Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yeah. Meet you, Kasa. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, Kevin.
Go ahead. I can hear you, Kasa.
Yeah. You see, they are counting on the soldiers, but the soldiers, they are divided. The soldiers, we have NDC soldiers now, and we have NPP soldiers. And the NPP, a few of them, those who are benefiting from them. So, even the police are divided.
Mm-hmm.
They are just...
Yeah, go ahead. Don't listen to your TV. Just keep speaking. Hello,
Kevin, Mr. Kevin,
Ibiaboko Kasa.
You could imagine say that Photoshop will be on there or anything. Maybe a tech one man overhead now must train the other people.
Yeah. So
you could imagine
Photoshop, you know. Yeah.
You could imagine that a campaign where you can the other teaching at any. Or the campaign teaching us that the nation at any time and Photoshop
Udu teka
different I think you Photoshop the Kumasi Media it's only you do on another way.
Yeah.
Okay, I call the Mojimana. Okay, some of the construction now near man infrastructure now in the benefit of Mama or commercial and they've done this kind of Yamano.
Easy, but I say thank you very much. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin. Good morning.
Go ahead.
Yo, in fact, mimi uni madie bakwa mimi nkaminya ya nkambrofi be ya maye e Ghana. Nyanka nyamenya ombe ya maye mani be so pare se aka 1 week to election no mo bia enfly enfi Ghana. Including yempeni no nyina. Isi se we yepeni esa wuti omanmu bra ya bedri wo de wo so wo kentenuma kase enti BBC a won kasa ho a se ya nyina ye betina omanmu mo bia ntukwan se be ya se omotena ho na ye kokoto aba no na BBC a ya nyina ye nhwe kwan a ye befa so a ye betena Ghana, and that will be fine for our leaders. Because if the men say yes, and you know, Kevin, what come from day one? But it seems our leadership, especially the chiefs, are sorry say we BSC fair politicians. Look, the youth today, I don't think any of our leader will go and accept any decision that will back one thing. Back to that place because they refuse to speak. They refuse to talk. You can't create trauma. They say they won't use it to do anything because MPP never power. Well, say MPP never power there. Point now ya bedroom. Ya bedroom babia. Nobody will sit down and say, I am bowing for you because you are a leader, because you have failed to act as a leader. So we have to take our destiny into our own hands and fight for it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your call. All right. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. I'm in for last caller and I'm in Pong. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Lower TV now. Yeah. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Alaji Carmel from Tamale.
Alaji, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Jabin, you see, we are men, soldiers are men, we civilians are men. I swear to God, they shouldn't try to steal the election for MPP. They shouldn't try. Whatever they think they are, we are also after. And we are well prepared. I swear to God that voting day, we might them boot to boot. And the Electoral Commissioner, the kind of tactics he's playing to rig the election for MPP, we are aware. We are preparing for that D-Day. And God knows best. They shouldn't think that they have guns, they hold guns. We are all one because of the guns and the uniform that we respect. That we respect, not them. We are all men, and each and anyone have one life. And some of us, I wouldn't say much. God day, we are waiting for the D-Day.
Thank you very much. That's it for today's phone in. My name is Kevin Akobe. It's been a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. It's exactly 8 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. It's definitely 1 a.m. in Ghana. On YouTube, we have 4,194 live eyeballs. We are live on TV. We are live on radio. We are also live on YouTube and Facebook. I really appreciate your time. I can see Ambitious Osei. I can also see Francis Abobi. Lady Jenny is live here. Gloria is watching me. I can also see Nine Kings. Ima Asari on Facebook. So many people right now. Kofi Amponsa. Also Matilda Ahiabo. We have Chris Jemfi Boatin watching me on Facebook, on YouTube. Half Pop is also here. Mela is live on YouTube. Matilda is back again. So many people. Chris Dollar is live on Facebook. Serenity McCarthy is live on Facebook. Nikki Atta Bruni is also live. YouTube, I can see Kenneth. Facebook, Princess. YouTube, Charity Pukia, and also Young Cisse. My name is Kevin Taylor. Thank you very much, family, for being here. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We will be here to discuss Ghana. Be good. I will be good. Let's all go out and vote 7th of December. Go early. If you're traveling, travel 3 days before the elections. Make sure you look for the umbrella. Vote for John Mahama. Vote for the NDC parliamentary candidates. And also make sure you protect your ballots. Be good. God bless you. God bless me. Cheers and good night. Gigim.
Number 8, what a number 8, number 8, number 8, number 8, what a number 8, number 8. Mufesiano Emami, She, Neko Tuyegu, Namin Chicano, Kojo B, Kowachi, 2024 Mahamepa, and the McLean is Yafa, Abu Papa, almost a shebo, 8 years, I'm a transfer number yo. 1 district, 1 factory, Scanaban over Chama family. Dr. Mahamudu Baumia, near people in the set, Abanadia Mahamafa, Mamafa, it's about me at Sanchay, Abanadia Mahamafa, Mamafa, 2024, and it will be on Precos Mahamafa, Mamafa, Tia Bay, Mr. Tranchay, Abanadia Mahamafa, Mamafa, 7 December, number 8, 24 West Economy, Mahama Bar used to be a Jumaye. Bahama teso no we be my Ghana for na muma ye upe wumpo waba Baumia dear se wada 7 December ni do ayen to abane mama hama no abane de mahama fa eti baumia tanchen abane de mahama fa 2024 ni obi ampere cause mahama fa see abai mesi tanchen abane de mahama fa 2024 ni obi ampere ensuo me na manfo no oba besi agisika gogu ne mpaase cathedral yesi e manyame $58 million adane swimming pool wo se mo be break 80 rada tenate o mahama wada number 8 to Ghana for otra bana monto mama hama that this year 24 hours economy 7 December abano 2024 ni obi ampere cause mahama fa see abai mesi tranchen abane de mahama fa 2024 ni obi ampere mumbai mo se dollar dwane mo se mobile mo betina tenase mobile dollar na yantaban watuna onana mu wiase sana mo kwa mo ye super incompetent they make kind of full evidence the bank na egwe go phone na egwe setting koma abane de mahama fa eti bawo me atanchen abane de mahama fa 2024 ni obi ampere cause mahama fa see abai me se tranchen abane de mahama fa 7 December number 8 Kotokraba market wa yeah circle overhead wa yeah Kumasi Kadetian wa yeah Mahama E-blocks na man free SHS abaso abane de mahama fa eti bawo me atanchen abane de mahama fa 2024 ni obi ampere cause mahama fa see abai mesi tranchen abane de mahama fa 2024 ni obi abane de jema fa jembra abane de jema fa jembra NDC afa jembra mama fa jembra abane de mahama fa eti bawo me atanchen abane de mahama fa 2024 ni obi ampere cause mahama fa see abai mesi tranchen abane de mahama fa 2024 ni obi ampere mama fa wada number 8 wada number 8 tax no obetete so youth no ben adwuma ye ba o me ya message danchen 24 hours economy abane de mahama fa eti ba o me ya tanchen abane de mahama fa 2024 ni obi ampere cause mahama fa see abai message danchen abane de mahama fa 7 December number 8